We're not in Kansas anymore. A week on from the closest finish in the history of NASCAR, 1/1000th of a second, we move in to a throwback weekend. We're back once more at Darlington for the Goodyear 400. We welcome you back to JB Motorsports action for this weekend. And hello everybody, welcome to a throwback weekend, and we're getting right in the spirit of things as well. A throwback mic cover and a throwback microphone as well for this one. We're throwing it back because that's what the spirit is here at Darlington as well. It came back for the first time in 2020 during the pandemic, and it's been a mainstay ever since. The Goodyear 400, as well as it's now known, now hosts so many fantastic races. We've had 125 races in NASCAR's 75-year history here at Darlington. And alongside me in the commentary box is Josh T. And JT, what a place to throw back. Darlington is NASCAR, and I can't wait to see what we're going to have here. Throwback liveries, throwback drivers, even throwback hairstyles. It's got everything, this place. And it's good to be back after spending 3 weeks away as we've been covering other series. My thanks to Matthew Owens and the entire USON team as well as a rollout on the pace laps, JT. It's good to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. It is good to be back, and this is unusual for Premier Sports. Is that they've actually gone to ad break the same time as Fox because it's pre-race. So thanks guys, international feed, awesome stuff. But yeah, it's good to be back here, and the throwback weekend is always a good weekend here at NASCAR.
It is indeed. We're getting ready to throw it back as the drivers head off pit road as well. Let's take you through what the starting lineup will be for this weekend. It's Tyler Reddick on pole position. Brad Keselowski starts in second. But don't just take my word for it. Take the words on Fox. Let's get the review for the boys.
Poles off. Let's talk to the pole sitter.
All right. Hey, Tyler Reddick, Kevin up in the Fox booth. You got the first job done, buddy. You got that first pit stall, got through practice. What's your plan for today to get this car through the whole race and try to get a W?
Well, I think one way of doing it would be around the bottom like you're good at, but I don't know. I just don't think that's me, so we'll just keep up with the track here. Our race car, obviously, really got a fast money line toward the Camry, and it was really nice to be able to get my first pole here. So we'll just stay after the car and the tracks is a tough place. But thankfully, with that pole, we get a good pit stall selection. So, yeah, we just got to keep it rolling. But it's great to start the weekend off like this.
Well, let me give you some advice. Do not run the bottom of the racetrack. Do not hit the wall. Good luck.
Perfect. Yeah, somewhere in the middle. 10-4. Thanks.
Reddick has his first pole of 2024 as we look at our Goodyear starting grid. He's a two-time Darlington runner-up, and he shares the front row with Brad Keselowski, who has his best start of the season. He won here in 2018. Row number 2, Chris Buescher, runner-up by 1,000th of a second last week, third here last September, and Ty Gibbs with his 7th top 10 start of the season. Here's a look back to Kansas. 4 cars under a blanket, and it was that close. 1/1000th of a second, the closest finish in Cup Series history. Let's dial up Chris Buescher.
How about you, Chris Buescher? It's Boy and the boys up in the booth. You got us?
Loud and clear.
Man, oh man, buddy. Heartbreak last weekend. Fast race car, though. Here we are in Darlington with another fast race car. Starting third. How about you?
Yeah, definitely a good spot to start here. It's good when you're not happy with second, right? Means you want it bad. So it's a heck of a start for us. We're ready to get this one rolling. It's going to be a nice warm day. I'm excited for that.
Where is this turnaround with this RFK organization? Both you and Brad are both up front today. Hot and slick out here. Can you stay up there?
Yeah, definitely. It's been a good racetrack for us the last couple of goes. So one of my top 3 favorite tracks we go to. That always helps. It's going to be a nice hot and slick race, so got to be smart. Take care of the right side for as long as possible, and just make sure we're there at the end. We'll have a really good shot at this.
All right, Cowboy. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, row 3, we've got a pair of winners. Last year's race, this race winner, William Byron, and last September's winner, Kyle Larson. Jamie?
Kevin, it has been a busy week for Kyle Larson after winning the closest finish in NASCAR history last week. He jumped on a plane with his wife and daughter, went to Paris to watch a Taylor Swift concert. Now back here trackside, they are all in on this throwback scheme. Look at this, a throwback to Terry Labonte. Actually, 8 members of the original team are here watching today. But if Kyle wants to get Terry back to victory lane here at Darlington, they've got to make that car a little bit better, a little too tight in practice.
Yep, and that's going to be exactly what we're seeing. Row 4, Bubba Wallace takes it up with Denny Hamlin as well. Don't forget as well, it's Tyler Reddick's first ever race at pole position here at Darlington.
Clint, the game is changing. We are now hearing terms over the radios on pit road, such as offensive, defensive, referring to the drivers and how they're driving. And when we talk about the pit crew's special teams and the restarts as well, one of the best and most cutting edge at it is Chris Gabehart, Denny Hamlin's crew chief or coach, if you will. He has been pushing Denny to a level that the already future Hall of Famer's career maybe has never been at. Things have been great on the racetrack for him. So keep an eye on Denny Hamlin today, but more importantly, keep an ear on his crew chief, Chris Gabehart, and what he's coaching his driver up to do.
Row number 5, Ross Chastain has 2 top 5s at Darlington, including last September, and Martin Truex Jr., a 2-time Darlington winner. Now, Busch Light is giving you a chance to win $500 today. Follow them at Busch Beer on X and enter using hashtag #BreakForBusch and hashtag sweepstakes during every commercial break.
And you can stay uninterrupted here on JB Motorsports. We've got a brand new little graphic alongside us, which is the summary screen, replacing it. So you'll get to know the current lap and everything as well. And hopefully as well, JT, we're going to be in for a smooth, calm race. 3 stages. Stage 1 coming up at 90 laps here at Darlington. It should take about 3.5 hours to complete. And we're looking forward to what's going to be a very exciting one, especially with Toyota on pole position with Tyler Reddick coming into it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always fun here at Darlington. And we're getting ready to go. I believe we're on 1 to go.
Yeah.
As well. So in a moment, I'll hand it over to you for the start. But, yep, good positions for Tyler Reddick. Also, it's not won for a while.
Yeah.
Brad Keselowski, my pick a winner for today. Outside row 1.
I haven't got my pick a winner in. Maybe I should text that quite quickly as well. So pick a winner. I will go Larson to win this one. I wonder if I can get it in before we go green.
I can do it for you. I've already got them open.
I've just sent it in the chat as well.
Awesome.
I got it in just in time there. Pick a winner, Larson.
The lady in black, super proud to be here with you doing it in this group. Want to say happy Mother's Day to my mom sitting up there in the grandstands. Appreciate everything you've done for me to get me here and all the other moms out there.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone celebrating over there stateside. We're getting ready for the green flag. Well, it's a throwback weekend, which means there's only one way we can get this party started here at Darlington. Maybe one of the most famous songs. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go throwbacking at Darlington, boys. Great start from Reddick. He's immediately jumped ahead in towards turn 1. Ty Gibbs up high. He's going to get ahead of Brad Keselowski, who keeps it down low. Looking at the 17, Chris Buescher making it up into 5th position as well. He's got Byron still along high side as well. But the 6 car, JT, back into 2nd. And Gibbs going up high as they begin to settle in. Look at Larson holding back with Chris Buescher as we complete lap 1 of 293. And Larson's almost in the wall already.
Yeah, absolutely. Larson ran the outside of Buescher. Buescher goes back up to the high line to get into the slipstream of Larson side by side. Further back with Bubba Wallace.
Bubba's going to keep it nice and calm out here today. He wants a better chance of a victory. As we see on the inside, Hamlin making the move. He's trying to just breeze it through with Chastain, taking it up high. Hamlin slots back into 9th. Truex is in 8th position at the moment, already onto the 3rd lap. And we can start quietening down. Only one way to throw in. Adam Lemridge is in the chat as well, saying favourite throwback paint scheme. There's a couple out there that I like. Personally, I like Brad Keselowski's. He's running up there. But there's a couple of them, especially I think the 43 looks quite good out there as well. Back in, as up high, brushing the wall, JT, is Ross Chastain, almost bringing out the first yellow of the night. And he's coming down there with the 34, coming back into play, as through goes Kyle Busch on the inside line, the 8 car that won the closest ever finish in NASCAR history 7 days ago.
Yeah, and here's a replay of that. Chastain went down low as well. Chastain brushing the wall, as you said. And here comes the 34 as well. Of course, announced that the 34 won't have McDowell behind it next year.
Yeah, McDowell is leaving, which is weird to me, considering that they've had sort of a fairy tale start. Second place at the Daytona 500, pole at Atlanta, and it all sort of just disappeared after that. They've had a couple of ups and downs, especially in the 3 weeks while we've been away from NASCAR, while Matthew Owen, Seth Ease and Matt White have been calling the action. JT, I know you've been involved. You've been hosting and streaming those races as well. Bar the one at Darlington, which we didn't air live because British Touring Cars overran. We didn't have the live timings and we didn't have the audio, so we had to merge the two together again and air it and premiere it as well with IndyCar, so that was good. Hello from Cleveland, Ohio, Philip, who says hi from Cleveland, Ohio. Hello, Philip. Nice to have you here as well. Hopefully you're enjoying it. As the action continuing on, 287 laps to go as they come into it. Now we're seeing Hamlin on the back as well already on Truex. Already in commercial break, we've only been on for 3.5 minutes. That's the Fox way as Hamlin goes up the inside of Truex, side by side.
Yeah, and still side by side as they go across the line once more. And that is Truex Jr. staying in front of Hamlin for 8th place.
They might not be on commercial break, actually. They're playing a feature, I think, in an interview. That's why I've got the music in the background. The jazzy music, as the side-by-side action further back as well, as Gilliland nearly going up high. Logano's coming back in as well. Busch is down in 13th.
They are not on that.
No, I thought they might not be. I haven't got that monitor on in the comms box. I didn't want to overload the laptop. So, action continuing on. Lap 8 of 293. 83 laps to go in this first stage here of the NASCAR Goodyear 400. I've missed this, JT, actually, standing in the box. I mean, while we've been away, we've had some great races. The first, they had Talladega.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Talladega was fantastic. I didn't really care. What was the one we missed completely? I can't remember now. The one before Kansas. Dover, was it?
Yes.
Dover was okay. I didn't really. It was okay race, but my goodness me, was Kansas fantastic? Watching that, we watched that one actually, didn't we? That was right. That's a sneaky faux pas on our point. Because of the rain delay last week, we could have covered it, but we were all tired as anything after covering Formula One at Miami. So
and plus it was already down for water then, so we thought, why not? Let's let them have it.
Yeah, so we let them have it. We regretted that decision 3 hours later, when at 2:39 in the morning, UK time, it had the closest ever finish in NASCAR history. We regretted that a lot.
Yes, and I got a message from my dad saying, be quiet at 2:40 a.m. and then I sent him a photo of the camera and said, no.
Yeah. This is why I'm locked in a commentary box as well, outdoors. Well, I say locked, the door's currently open.
I mean, I was actually thinking, Josh, this wall here would look so much better with some blue and yellow sound padding.
It would, actually. That's the channel logo colours, blue and yellow. That's what we are. We need a blue and yellow wall, actually. We got the blue and yellow JBMotorsports banner here in the comms box. So, yeah, that wouldn't be bad, actually. Everyone's... Oh, thank you. Hot tea for my throat. So, 12 of 90 complete in stage 1. As they continue once more. Reddick ahead by 1.5 seconds. Throwback weekend. Now they're going. Throwback weekend and Mother's Day equals, as they would call themselves, the Wags are out in force. And they look absolutely fantastic. Everyone's brought their wives here and their children this weekend. It's a proper family atmosphere down in the NASCAR paddock. And especially on Mother's Day, that they're having to sit outside in the hot sun. Not nice. I do know for a fact, JT, that several of the drivers are taking their wives on holiday for the next 4 days before they have to arrive at the next venue. So I do know that they are apologising.
One person that won't be doing that is Kyle Larson.
Yep, because Kyle Larson so begins his couple of busy weekends. Larson will not be at next weekend's NASCAR race, if I'm not very much mistaken, the All-Star race.
He's not practicing or qualifying, but he's racing, I do believe.
How's he going to get there? So he's going to dummy the run, isn't he? Because he's got to get... Because if you don't know, Kyle Larson is doing the Indianapolis 500. So he's racing here tonight at Darlington, and then he's hopping on a flight this evening to go to Indianapolis. He's going to have Monday as a rest day.
I believe he's racing tomorrow as well, Josh.
Yeah. What's tomorrow? Oh, I know what tomorrow is. It's the rally thing, isn't it, for the Indy 500? The little rally thing they do. So
no, I believe he's racing in his own series, which he part owns.
What on earth? So is he just not stopping? So that means he's going to be in the NASCAR tonight, he's going to be his own car tomorrow, and then he's in an Indy car for the 500 on Tuesday testing?
Yes.
Well, okay. Do we have to do a rookie orientation program? Yeah, do we know?
I don't think so, because he did it in October. Go it, and then next weekend, he's not practicing qualifying, but he's going to do qualifying for the Indy 500, and then have to go back to North Wilkesboro to hopefully get there in time for the heat races.
I've just thought of one really bad thing.
So, yeah.
What if he's in the Fast 9 or Bump Day? Because then he has to be there on Sunday. If he qualifies on Saturday, he's fine. He can go on Sunday. He doesn't have to be at the track. But if he's in either the Fast 9 or inside Bump Day, he's got to go out again, isn't he?
Yes.
That's going to be a tricky little thing, isn't it?
It's, yeah.
Monday is an Indy 500 practice day most years. Not this year. It all starts Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. I think Monday's media day, isn't it? Monday's media day for Indy 500. We'll be bringing you it all. Every practice session for the IndyCar. We'll have practice 1 and 2 on Tuesday, and then practice 3 on Wednesday, 4 on Thursday, 5 on Friday, 6 on Saturday, qualifying, 7 on Saturday as well, 8 on Sunday, qualifying, and then practice 9 on Monday, and then the carb day the next Friday, and then they don't have a warm-up. And then we'll be going for the 500 with our hour and a half build-up coverage. So literally, we are on the quickest off ever for Monaco. Also, I'm not changing. I have no time to change. I think I literally have somewhere around 15 minutes to change. I literally might just have to be in my suit. Oh, he's Redding nearly in the wall there, running incredibly high up. Race leader right in the wall out of turn 4. That was a bit close. In the Castrol throwback. Okay, I like Reddick's Castrol throwback. I really do. MotoGP's got it with Jan Zarco. Carries the 5, of course.
Yep. Keselowski.
Too hot a tea.
Just trying to rethink my success.
I would have had a coffee, but I needed something that could lubricate the voice quicker. Ergo, cup of tea and a pint of Coke. 10 quid, I'll have to refill it during some stage of commercials, so we'll play that bridge when we come to it. Reddick is looking very strong here as well. Last lap time was a 31.3. He's running slower than Brad Keselowski. Keselowski's brought that gap into 0.8 of a second now, but he's remaining consistent as we go into it. That stinks. Used to love the week of practice. Went to the whole week years ago. Oh, Philip, that was amazing. Yeah, it runs Tuesday now onwards for the... Well, it used to run for 2 whole weeks, didn't it? And then they curtailed it. But 8 hours a day of coverage. That's what you've got to look forward to here on JB Motorsports over the next week. We'll have driver trackers, information graphics, pundits coming on as well from across our networks. And a few very special people will be joining us as well to gear up.
Oh, has it been confirmed, Josh?
Not yet.
Ah.
But they are. Sort of unconfirmed. It's sort of, they're coming, but we can't talk about them yet. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not just one.
Now, I know of one. I don't know about the other one. That's all. Oh, okay.
There's
Nice.
there's actually a couple coming. There's a few. You'll like it, trust me. When we go on. Also, Megan finishes on Tuesday for her assignment. So Megan's going to be joining us a lot more for the racing now. Basically, from Tuesday until September, Megan is ours again. we just sort of go like that. There. Sit, box, talk, scream.
It's quite a long break.
It is a long break. May until September.
I would love to have that break.
Well, you will have that break soon. You're June, aren't you, until September? Or you're late May?
No, I'm July.
What, you don't finish until July? July still? Oh, that's changed.
Yeah.
I still remember my last day. Reddick leads by 0.3%. Keselowski's brought in massively in the last 3 laps. Huge advantage there. One board, actually, with Reddick looking back to Keselowski. Oh, he's again. They're all doing it, JT. We saw this a bit in practice. Not one in qualifying, but the racier line out of turn 3 and 4, right on the high line to swing it back in.
Yeah, absolutely. And just having a look of course, Corey LaJoie this weekend has a new spotter as the team tries to see if someone new in his ear will make a difference, and that's Stefan Parsons. And here's Billy Scott, the crew chief for the 45 car of Tyler Reddick. And I have no idea what is going on with my mouse today. It keeps doing its own thing. I don't get it. Here we have.
I just lost my timing screen, did you? My PQR screen just went off. Reddick leads to Brad Keselowski by half a second. Yeah, my PQR screen just went off and refreshed itself. Really didn't expect
weird.
that. Yeah, just froze mid-conversation.
As there is Corey LaJoie and the 77, and the 2 as well getting involved. So that's LaJoie, Hocevar, and Cindric, and also the 51 of Haley. This is for 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
Side
And
by
here
side.
is Haley going down the inside of Cindric.
Yeah, Cindric's now going to rattle away at the distance. He's kept that outside line and jumped ahead of Justin Haley. He's running, as you say, JT in 24th place. Josh Berry disappointed me tonight in 26th as well. Must say, considering this race didn't run from 1993, I think it was, until 2019, Darlington coming back in the COVID years. It was the first race back, Darlington, actually. It was all surprised when we did a double race here as well. It still looks great, and it's brilliant to see this place back. Everyone loves Darlington. I was happy. The one race I said to Matthew that I wanted to cover was Darlington. I love this track. It's got such history in NASCAR. 125 races. Tonight now becomes 126 in NASCAR history have been run here. Oh,
Something's going on in Pit Road. I don't know
Yes.
what, but NASCAR security have just asked for some assistance at pit exit, so something's going on down there.
How would one get hold of this scanner? Hang on a minute. Where is it? NASCAR. Where is it? NASCAR.com.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look, sis. Because I've just thought the laptop's not doing as much anymore, is it? And you don't need the TV pictures.
No.
So, yeah. So let's have a little bit of a look-see, shall we? Ah, there's the scanner. I mean, I know the app
and-
does it, but we haven't got that facility yet to have another microphone lead. I'm buying the lead. Don't worry. I've had enough.
See, it's like when I lag. There we go. Okay, when I used to do it, it was like you couldn't control it, but if you have it through your sound mixer, then you can control it when
Yeah.
stuff's going on, which will be good.
Get scanner. Yeah, I know. I've already got an account. I'm a media person. Log me in. They're on commercials, by the way, if you're wondering back home.
As here we cut to the 38 of Gilliland and Hamlin, who are battling. This is for 9th place. Hamlin in front of the 38, and Gilliland cuts down to the inside.
Oh, that's a
and
nice move.
overtakes Hamlin. Hamlin will dive back down, and that was an incredible move. Welcome back if you're watching on Fox lap 33 of 90.
I mean, you can check if you like. It's still not letting me in.
I mean, I thought you were busy with the login and not speaking, so I just.
I mean, you can do it if you like. I am busy. It won't let me play it. Keeps refreshing the page like it's. But I've got
That's
my
weird.
I've got media login. Just give me the thing. I miss the old media screen when you used to have track pictures side by side.
really?
You used to have heady cam, onboard cams, everything. Don't get that anymore, do you?
No, something's happened at turn 3.
Can't see anything.
So
No
we'll
yellow.
have to
Oh, hang
see
on.
what happens there.
Ryan Priest has just come in. Priest has boxed as well. JT, I'm turning my camera off for a second. just so you
Priest
know.
and the. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm still here. I'm just turning my camera off because then hopefully my laptop won't lag and I can actually see what the hell's going on here. This is what happens when you have so many passwords to log in for NASCAR. Because they make you create one for your media and then one for everything else. So, NASCAR, yeah, 2 accounts. Knew it. So I need the non-media one. No, I do need the media one. Joe, this is so bizarre. Anyway. Oh, hang on a minute. Can you hear me, JT?
Yep, I can hear you. Hello.
Oh, YouTube froze.
And lap 36 of 90 now, and go across the line to start lap 37. The gap to the lead has closed, and Denny Hamlin is in pit road.
Right, I've got the right login now. You'll be delighted to know.
Awesome. So Denny Hamlin down pit road. The gap is a quarter of a second down there, and here is the number 8 car, I believe, in pit road as well.
Has it let me log in? It's logged me in! Yay! Pit road!
Pretty good. But I've heard crew chiefs today say you pit early, you pay the price later. So it's just what you're willing to risk. Kyle Larson in as well on the 5. Better than in practice so far. Can certainly get on the throttle quicker than he could yesterday into 1.
Cheers, Jamie. Right, scanner audio. Don't say you have to log in, because I've just logged in and I've got media. It's JT. Ah! No! Hey! Aha! Yay! Officials! We've got it! We got it, JT! We got it! Don't know how loud it's going to be, but we got it. Pit road again.
Brad Keselowski and Matt McCall walked the track to see what pit stall they would select. Well, here they come. Regan.
Well, Mike must have been getting some good overnight adjustments on the 6 car to make it last a little bit longer. He did tell Matt McCall it was slowly losing grip as we ran, but didn't seem to be as bad as other cars around him. In the 45, Reddick, as soon as he said too loose, it has been the same thing since he mentioned that.
The cars that have not stopped are Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney, Ricky Stenhouse, and Austin Dillon. Everybody else has been to pit road now.
Look at this. They're going to get him, boys.
Go, go, go! 6 on the outside
These guys are
as
getting
well.
past.
That's getting close as well. Reddick is under attack from Keselowski as well at the exit. Getting close there, JT.
Yep, absolutely. Reddick gonna look down the inside of Keselowski, and here is, I believe, the number 19 of Felix Jr. as well. But What is big is that Keselowski is in front of Reddick, but Reddick pulls down to the low side. Reddick alongside Keselowski. No doubt for the net lead of the race. Keselowski still in front.
Have the officials been talking while I've pressed the play button?
No.
Oh, good. I just want to check it by playing the all scam.
Outside.
There you go.
Still out there, the 6-5 off of you is the 45. Clear behind him, clear.
Oh, yay! We got it working! Yay! Right, let's just leave that running then with the officials radio. Oh, JT, we got it working finally.
Nice. There's Bubba Wallace out front by 11 seconds.
Yeah.
And that I believe Keselowski and Reddick unlapping themselves.
I was going to say, because that...
Right up on the wall.
I didn't see when that was going to make the move out. Philip says, never been to Darlington. Went to Rockingham not far away in spring 1999. Mark Martin won. Love Rockingham, both of them. Both Rockinghams. Even Alan Gall, the head of the British Touring Car TOCA division, as well, I was saying to him as well how much I miss Rockingham, and he says it too. I said, is there any tracks coming to the venue? Coming to the county? He said, not unless someone builds a multi-million-pound venue. But thinking about it, JT, there are a couple of tracks in the UK that the touring cars don't actually go to that they could go to.
Yes, there is. And we'll have to, I don't... Personally, I don't think... Yeah, personally, I don't think that the motorsports facility that they're planning down this way will be big enough. I think they're focusing more on stock car racing, not track racing.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm with you on that one. As I turn my camera back on.
I need to actually see if there's any updates about.
Actually, JT, I'm being an idiot. I hope he's not here yet, is he?
No. Hello.
Hi. 45 laps in, I've suddenly realised that JT can actually see me if he wanted to.
New leader, 54.
New leader, 54. Ty Gibbs. 54. Oh, this is fun. I've waited so long to hear the officials ready. Literally, we've not been messing around the last couple of weeks. We have been adjusting the systems on our sides as well, so they're fully ready. Into the pit lane now because Ryan Blaney, and that's why the lead changes back to Ty Gibbs. Does Bubba come in then as well? Bubba pitted a minute ago. Yeah, Bubba's in. The 31's closing around the outside there, JT. So is that a lap traffic there?
That is, I believe, for position.
Daniel Henry, yeah. Throwback weekend in Darlington. Everything old is new again. It's like the Goodyear Revival. It's like the Goodwood Revival meeting in this Goodyear 400. The Goodyear Revival. That's an interesting title, isn't it? Goodwood, Goodyear, as well. So wish we could do the revival in a commentary. That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I'd love to actually go. Mum's always wanted to go, actually.
I got free tickets for the 2018 Festival of Speed, and it was incredible.
Oh, Festival of Speed is one that I definitely would want to do. In fact, do you know what I'd want to do? I'd want to cover the Festival of Speed on the YouTube channel. I'd like to go to the revival meeting. That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah. Look at the clashes for the FOS this year.
I don't think it's that bad, is it? I can't remember what it is. It's like a week before the British Grand Prix usually, so it's in a couple of weeks.
It's the week after, I believe.
Oh, is it? So it's middle July. Oh, okay. Usually it's before to kick off the festival. That's weird. Why is it after the British Grand Prix? That is odd.
Josh.
Yeah, go
on. It's not a bad weekend clash-wise, but you're meant to be trackside for World Superbikes Darlington that weekend.
Oh, you're joking me. No.
You could do the Thursday.
Do you know, I could do the Thursday, go down the festival, and then go trackside, because I'm seeing Maddie Patterson, aren't I? And her Semket Racing team.
It's the 11th to the 14th of July, which is Iowa weekend. The Pocono NASCAR weekend.
Is there a
and
double
the
header in
6
Iowa?
hours of South Carolina for WEC.
Is it a double header in Iowa for IndyCar this year?
Yes,
Oh,
it
so
is.
I would miss both races. Oh, nuts.
Yes.
Oh dear. I didn't realise that. That's a bit bad. Ah, it's
Hi.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you got it. It's fine. I was just a little worried, actually. Well, no, to be honest with you, I'd rather take trackside at Darlington. I know that sounds awful, but I'd rather meet Maddie in person and see her racing team. And, you know, spend some time actually talking with new friends in the paddock. So I'd rather go there.
Yeah.
And then drop in the call for the first... Is Iowa a night race? Is it during the middle of the night for us?
I actually think it is, Josh. Let me confirm that for you.
Because that means it's Friday night would be race 1 for us, not Saturday night. I'm not actually sure. That's an interesting thing.
The first race is a night race. The second one isn't.
Interesting. Well, to be fair, they've got a basement at Kellyanne's. Actually, JT, I don't think Kellyanne's there when I'm staying at her house. I don't think she is. I think she's away. I think she said I could just stay there. Which is going to be bloody terrifying, because I've never, ever, ever, ever in my entire life been alone in a house for a night before. Yeah, never. Just double checking. Yeah, never. I stay in hotel rooms on my own. That's different, though, isn't it? You've got like a million other people. So, yeah. That could be fun.
I've just
No, but that
looked.
means no baby. Means I can do commentating.
Nice. I've just looked. It's going to be a late one if you stay up for the Iowa night race. Sunday morning, 1 a.m. start.
Christ.
1 a.m. to 4 a.m. it's scheduled, and then you've got a full day at...
At Darlington. Ho, 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 ho. It takes an hour to get. It takes half an hour to get from Kellyanne's to Darlington. It's a half an hour walk and then a half an hour bus to the track.
Hold up, Josh.
Oh, hang on, I can always just ask Maddie.
There's...
Maddie, can you go half an hour out your way and come pick me up? Go on.
Josh?
Yeah.
Due to the times the Iowa races, for IndyCar, as we've got a move out on track, this is with Gibbs and Suarez,
Down.
with Byron just behind.
So that's down the
We
order.
will have 2 IndyCar races in less than 24 hours.
I don't think that's ever happened before.
Because one of them is Saturday, July the 13th, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern. The next one is Sunday, July 14th, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern.
So there's not a lot
And
of
here's a
sleep.
massive move from
what?
Haley.
Yeah, he's Hail Mary. Haley Maley. He's backed out of it into one. Yeah, wise. They're all bunching up now with 35 to go in stage 1. Just taking it easy out here. But, to be fair, if they're not there, I could do the commentary.
Yes, you would just be very tired for the main race day at Darlington.
Yeah, but thumping bikes going around the circuit, that'll wake me up.
I mean, true, yes.
And I can actually watch it as a fan for once. Not have to work. I mean, yes, I would be at Donington again, walking that same paddock again, but it would be for the bikes, and I'd be spending most of my time in Semket hospitality.
Show off.
I'll just be chatting. It'd be nice, actually. Simon will be there as well, so I get to meet Simon finally. So win-win. And we are, I believe Maddie's like 10% off from convincing Julia to come, because airport's just next door. So that could be fun. I really hope that'd be quite fun.
Yeah, the airport is literally like right. You know,
Yeah. I actually do think that Maddie has a flight that night. I think because they've got MotoGP the next week, haven't they? Where would it be the week after? No, they would have done Germany the week before. It would be Germany, then they go Donington for the World Superbikes, and then I can't remember what the week the one after is from Germany. Is it Assen? Is that late?
What, for World Superbike?
No, for MotoGP it'd be Assen, wouldn't it? So
There's MotoGP are in their summer break then.
after Germany. Oh, brilliant.
Yes.
Hey,
So
that means that Maddie and Simon love to do their pub gathering nights. Drinks on them.
yeah, the weekend before Darlington World Superbikes is German MotoGP. Then the next one is 2nd of August to 4th of August, which
British Grand
of
Prix.
course is British Grand Prix.
Could cover on site, but Dorna are being absolutely horrendous with us at the moment.
I wouldn't.
To be fair, you probably could. And then what's the worst that could happen? Don't know, actually. That's tempting. It would be quite nice to do that. That was the plan anyway, wasn't it? Then we all changed our minds and went to touring cars.
Yes.
Steady to go in stage 1. I'm not going to say anything because so far this is the quickest stage we've had. 32 minutes. Coming up on 33 in this one. Just having a look. 2015, when we came here, 18 cautions. But we ran 0 cautions in 1963. 8 cautions the last time we were here. Rushing the wall at Darlington. That's what you get. Love the history of this place as well, Darlington. Watched a documentary on it. And of course, North Wilkesboro next week. Do we know
That's
if we're
gonna be fun.
That is good fun. Do we know if we're teaming up with Matthew Owens yet for the All-Star race?
I can ask him if you want.
Yeah. I like it if he is, because I know he doesn't have. Don't know if he has Seth or anyone on. Because I know right now on USON it's Matthew Owens and Seth Eves. You all would have been familiar with them now by now. They've taken over the broadcast a couple of times. And Matthew has been on, and Matt's been on. Matt's coming back, actually, I think, soon for a race. And if you're wondering why it's just me and JT tonight in the commentary box, that's because, drum roll please, everyone's taking a very well-earned break because we have a lot of broadcasting to do over the next few weeks.
And
So-
Jackson's trackside at Laguna Seca.
Yes, and
Jealous.
unwell. He's unwell as well. So hopefully you're all right, Jackson. Best wishes to you, my friend. He had a bad voice. I can empathise. Or sympathise. Sympathise? No, empathise, because I've actually got a sore throat right now. Sympathise is when you're sympathetic to there. But when you can empathise, you actually know what it's like.
In English lesson with JB.
I was about to say something like that, yeah.
I've just realised that annoying chilling thing is there. There we go, that's better.
You put it on the JT logo. Can you see it at the bottom corner? Actually, your name's been on for a while. What's that? There we go. So they've gone to commercial, I think, stateside. Either that or, they're all just really quiet. We can't hear them in the background.
They have gone.
Ah, they have gone commercial. Good. I think I actually called it to commercial. I'm losing track here.
You did call it commercial, yes.
Oh my god. See how much dangerous your train of thought can be when you just start rambling. That's what we like about NASCAR, though.
Anyway, we've got
Ooh,
a
three
three wide
wide.
here with Haley, Stenhouse Jr. and Larson Byron just behind as well. Larson on the low side, Stenhouse Jr. on the middle, moves up to the high side to block Haley. Haley moves down to the middle as well. Byron side by side with Haley. Here comes Keselowski. And we cut. Wow.
Well, this is what Darlington used to be when we first came here. Proper old wreckfest, cars going over the barriers as well. They call this place the track too tough to tame. And that's what Darlington is here. Proper old school. And we go to North Wilkesboro in a week's time. Now, interesting enough, Larson has taken with P2, with Byron and Keselowski closing right in. So the battle for second is heating up as Gibbs has got a 2.4 second lead out front. as the 45 car tries to of Reddick. That's a move on track with Truex. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, JT, all in position, and Reddick's going low through 3 and 4 and gets ahead of Keselowski. First on track move in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. We just had a 3 wide, and it was a good battle with a lapped car getting involved, but then Fox decided to cut away for a feature. As we are side by side with Keselowski and Reddick. Gibbs out in front. Larson is second. Byron third. And then you get to this battle here with Keselowski in fourth, Reddick in fifth, and Truex Jr. just behind, who is looking to get in the slipstream of Reddick. And here comes Hamlin out of nowhere as well.
Came out of absolutely nowhere. Gibbs leads by 2.6 seconds with 22 laps to go here in stage 1, I might remind you, of this race. There's a long way to go in it as we come off the back
It's a long stage 1.
90 laps. Longest we've had, and especially as we've gone yellow free. That's what I think. It's made 37 minutes, which usually it's not that long, but it's felt longer tonight, I think.
Yeah.
I can't wait for North Wilkesboro. Actually, there's two. Actually, I tell a lie. I've just remembered something that I'll get caught up on if I don't correct myself. There's 2 races I said to Matthew Owens I want to commentate on. 1 is Darlington, and 2 is Chicago. I've said it. That Chicago was the race that made me decide last year we're covering this.
Yeah, and I was on Chicago last year with USRN, and what a race that was.
Yeah, we've got the throwback coming for that, JT. We've got a, when we get to that, we're re-showing race 1 with the timing graphics and USRN's commentary.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're going to show last year's race as well. Part of our classic race of NASCAR series. I think that's on a throwback. Is it throwback Thursday or throwback Tuesday?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. Well, we'll leave it on Thursday then.
Yeah.
We've got some. We've got some old F1s coming up too, actually.
The race where Noah Gragson decided it was a good idea to get under the tyre barrier at the exact same place multiple times. Look at all these cars which are not afraid to get the famous Darlington stripe. Look how close they are.
They have rubbed it at turn 4, haven't they? A lot of grip laid down now, actually, so these Goodyears can really bite into the surface ever so. It's a bitey surface, and they can just get their claws in a bit more and go, rah! Take it. Truex looking quick as well.
Depending what time it is, I might. I'm guessing I'm guessing they're doing it because they did it last year with the Xfinity at Chicago, so I may try and join the USRN guys for that. Is it in a good quality, the throwback mic, Josh?
The throwback mic? Yeah, I was just double checking it had something on it. There you go. Give you a lot at home a view of it as well. The old JBMotorsports logo. Same logo, of course, but this was back in 2019 when we had this, and it was a red sound shield as well. So, yeah, that's the throwback mic.
It looks orange, but that's just how much it's been used.
Yeah, it was red, but it's now gone orange. It's weird, isn't it?
It's like a weird orangey red.
But the thing is, though,
and
look, no discoloration around the lip. Compare that to the blue one. The blue one we've had for less than a year. I mean, what? We're having to order a new one of the blue ones, actually. That's why you might have noticed at Donington it was black. Because we couldn't shove that in drivers' faces, could we? So that's why it was black. There's a brand new black one as well.
You can tell how uneventful this stage has been.
Welcome to Mike Chat. We used to have a multicoloured. We used to go multicoloured, a bit like BT Sports. Same thing.
When you're setting those guys up, don't get to the middle from too far back, and it's going to be a no man's land and bleed face the whole corner just to find him behind him down the straightaway. Make sure you get the timing right to maximize your lap time to set the pass up for exit.
Yeah, we used to have. Oh, hello, brushing the wall there was Gibbs. They're all doing it, aren't they?
Yep. And that was brushing it again. Darlington is, of course, famous for the Darlington stripe. And here we have Keselowski and Reddick side by side, about to make it 3 wide with Byron, possibly. No, they don't make it 3 wide, but Keselowski goes back into line after trying to go down the inside of Byron. Is Reddick going to make a move around the outside? He balls to the outside. Will Keselowski join them up on the high line? Yes, he will.
Really? Commercial with 13 to go? Really?
New leader, so 5.
New leader the 5? Why? Why is the new leader the 5? What's happening? Gibbs has had a major mistake. He's lost a second, JT. Larson's going for it. Larson's going to take the lead.
Was going for it. Keselowski has taken third away from Byron. Will we see the mistake up in front? Here
There
we
it
go.
is.
Larson
Oh, it's
is
Corey
going to
Najor.
go down low.
And last, yeah, there's the mistake. And oh, Gibbs nearly puts it in the wall. He got caught in the draft of the 77 of Carson Hocevar, drifts out of turn 3 and 4, just nerfs the barrier, and Larson takes the lead with 11 to go in stage 1.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was a mistake which cost him the race lead. Here's Bubba Wallace going down low on Denny Hamlin. These two have had a history.
And this is for here was Darlington as well. And through he goes. Yep. And this is now Byron. He lost out to Reddick. Now he's losing out to Truex as well. Tell you what, Fox, why do you go to commercial with 10 to go? You miss everything. The whole top 5 has changed. Correction, the whole top 10 has changed. Oh, it makes you angry, doesn't it?
Classic Fox.
Yeah, the shadow band's not helping us with our viewing figures this evening. Better on Twitch, surprisingly. Hello, everyone. There is Larson leading now by a second, JT, to Gibbs. So pretty much, it's pretty much confirmed now, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That was a big mistake which cost him. You could say it was a curse by the NASCAR Twitter admin, who around 5 minutes ago said Gibbs is not afraid to get a Darlington stripe.
Thing is, though, I was warned of this when we came into NASCAR. Nobody really cares until we get to the round of 16. And then everybody suddenly tunes in. When we get to the playoffs, everybody starts tuning into NASCAR. So it's like a slow burn, isn't it?
Yep, here comes Hamlin down on the low side of Blaney. Blaney is, I believe, either in 11th, now up to 10th. Yes, he is. So Blaney overtakes Hamlin for the last place in top 10. Out in front with Larson. 2 seconds the gap to Gibbs further back. Here is a replay, I'm guessing, of the mistake. Yep,
Yeah, just a small catch. That was caused by the Carson Hocevar, though. Just mighty strange. 6 to go in stage 1. It's been a long old one, 45 minutes. This will be the first yellow. You had to have green flag pit stops and everything. So who's going to get the free pass, though? Is it Hocevar still? Yeah, I think it is. Radio?
Leave it now behind you. Yeah, just a little too loose. A little loose in. A little loose off. 3/4, but don't tighten the up.
Yeah.
Interesting from Ty Gibbs on the radio. 3.3 seconds back now to Larson. Just bring it home. Save fuel. Save the tyres. Bring it in when we have to go to the competition caution for the end of stage 1. Did you notice, by the way, JT, Indianapolis Motor Speedway made a mistake on their pylon yesterday. When the race winner crossed the line, I won't say who, so I won't spoil the race for you, but when the race winner crossed the line, the pylon lit up with a green checkered flag.
Did it?
It did. Not the black and white checkered, it was green. They got it wrong. They put the NASCAR end of stage break one up. So, interesting fact there. Go back and have a look in the commercials. And you'd see that it was green, not checkered, not thingy. I noticed it, and I was like, okay, that's weird. Blaney going to get past here as well as... Is that Bubba being overtaken? Yeah, it was. Bubba had been passed by Blaney on the inside line, and Wallace gets the better exit out of 4. Comes back alongside him. Blaney's got no traction at all. Bubba takes back 9th position. They try and hold it through 1 and 2. Bubba on the low line. Wallace lost it out. Blaney had traction on the outside. That was surprising me. Yeah, very much surprising me.
Pit road is closed.
Pit lane closed.
Confirm for there is.
There's the officials radio. Pit lane closed.
Standard procedure, of course, with 3 to go, 2 to go at the end of the stage. And Larson will head around to start the penultimate lap momentarily.
Almost to the controversy drama stage break. Or almost to the controversial stage break as well, says Philip. Yeah.
Sorry, green checker, next time, 5.
There you go. Getting ready for the green checkers. So, anyone going to make any dramatic last moves and bring out an early caution? They're all playing it happy. I don't think they've got A, the tyres, or B, the fuel. Never mind. Logano battling with Hamlin coming through 1. Hamlin's on the outside line with Logano down low, and I think Hamlin's going to have it. Yeah. Larson's going to have a go. He's lapping cars now, JT, actually, as he takes 1 to go before the flag.
Oh, and they've...
No, that's an error.
NASCAR have done a mistake,
Yeah.
and they've showed the thing one lap early, but here comes
Yeah.
Larson.
Put it out, though, conclude stage 1.
There's the radio.
Leaders off of turn 2. Last one to go by will be the 9 caution car.
I love how the radio's synced up with our TV
Elgin,
pictures.
get ready. Track back, get ready.
So good. End
Leaders
of...
in turn 3.
Here it is. End of stage 1. Green checkered out. Larson wins stage 1.
Leaders going off of 4.
I will warn you, the radio
And
gets
leader
very
has at the
busy
line.
in
Leaders to
cautions.
5 on
Free
me.
pass is the 77.
77 of her survives the free pass. Kyle Larson wins stage 1 with the Kellogg's Cars Comp.
Elgin after
The
the 9
throwback
goes by.
delivery
Get the
looks
high
good.
side of 3. Puts the high side all the way around.
Right, let's have some radio then as we come to stage 1. Larson gets 10
Track back,
points.
same traffic. After the 9 goes by you, you'll be through to the high side in turn 1.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is what I have in my ears before JB got it worked, and I actually, I don't think I have one with me, but I had record cards, and I would just write down the numbers as they read them out. So for the pit lane penalties, so I could repeat them, and sometimes I missed them, sometimes I had an extra one. I know when they were doing the red flag call out, sometimes I said a number which wasn't even a part of NASCAR because there's the static and all of the different types of radios that they have, and the volumes do vary depending on whereabouts they are on the track with all the spotters for the officials as well.
And this is the first chance we get, myself and JT, to have a little bit of a break under a caution. So when they come back, we'll hand over to Fox. So that means JT can regroup and get ready for the next stage. As I've switched back to him.
Racetrack with you.
Okay. Daniel Hemrick's coming to the pit lane. Now, is that still allowed? I haven't heard that pit window's open yet.
No, that'll be to the rear.
Start of Martinsville, Buffalo.
Yeah, I think that was confirming it. So pit lane's not open.
After the 9 goes by this next time, I'll have you come out. I'll have you work the low side of the wind.
Track getting cleared, I believe. That's what we're hearing there.
Yeah.
What?
Just while we're in a little bit of a break, Indy 500 week. Practice. Josh,
Go on.
looking forward to it?
Yes, I always do. Am I looking forward to the amount of talking I'll have to do? No. Yeah, am I looking forward to the amount of talking I'm going to have to do? No. Am I looking forward to the actual 500? Yes. Do I wish... okay. Definitely enjoying the fact that we're going to have loads of commentators on to relieve me every now and then.
Buffalo, pick up your speed to the front stretch. Start your work there. Most of your work's going to be on the straightaways. Address the front stretch and then hustle around to the back stretch and do the same thing again.
It's cleaning the track down in the yellow.
And
looking at the
forecast.
Cost for the back of the field just came off with pit road. Just going down the back stretch.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, looking at the forecast, yeah, we may have a couple of rained off days. Tuesday is definitely one that is got question marks on
going to turn 2.
as well.
Clear, Buffalo.
Wednesday, I don't see. Wednesday's a weird one because I was meant to be here, but then I remembered that it's a day that Ringwood could possibly be on, but Ringwood haven't published anything saying that they are on, so we'll see. Now, Josh is getting ready to fight something in the commentary box.
There's a mosquito.
This is very entertaining. I'm guessing we're on Battle Screen, so you can't see this, but this is...
And Buffalo, your work feels like you did down the front stretch, down the back stretch.
Yeah, there's a
Have the 77 pass the caution car. Given the outside, advise them of the Buffalo working on the low side through 1 and 2. Buffalo, you can pick up your speed to get to the back stretch.
Don't mess with me, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are... Yes, mosquitoes are needed to survive as a human race, but don't get anywhere near me. I don't like mosquitoes. They cause my eczema to have numerous amounts of...
Drag back, you sit there right there on the red thing. I'll get your crossover after everyone's off their road.
Right, I'm going to hand over to the pit lane.
Kyle Larson just been lights out in the 5 machine. Told him not to slide it through your box when you come in. He's saying he's just a little bit loose. It's probably just a cycle at 15 laps. Let's watch the 19 crew go to work. You just met him working the right side. Martin Truex Jr. says he's really loose. There's a little vibration too. Not sure what's going on, but it's certainly not hindering the speed. Regan.
Fred Keselowski, this run was way too free compared to the first run of the race. Said that his car took a pretty big swing there compared as he was telling the team what he needed in the 45, but Tyler Reddick was way tighter with the front of his car this run, and he did not gain any rear grip. He wants an adjustment.
Look at this, guys. 6 beat him out. 45 didn't have to move much. Where's he at? +3. That number 1 box. There it is, Kevin. Number 1 box.
21 feet. That's all it takes for Tyler Reddick to get that first
Does it
position.
again. Paying off.
Kyle Larson is your Stage 1 winner.
Yeah, they have to go to commercial, don't they? They don't give us any break, do they? Like, they really don't give us any break. So, they've got some tips, by the way, Semket Racing. Some tips for Mallory Dobbs from Semket Racing. Tips for Italy. Drive fast and keep your indicator on. That's blinker for you. Do not drink milk with coffee after 11 a.m. Mamma mia. And do not put cheese on seafood. Do you have any tips for Maddie's first time for visiting Italy? Lizzie Whitmore has come in and said, okay, but why would you ever put cheese on seafood? And Semket have replied, some people put Parmesan on seafood pasta. I don't make the rules. Sometimes I don't even follow them, but I do know them. I'm convinced that Semket team is the Twitter's run by Maddie. Well, Maddie's going to have access to it, obviously, but I'm convinced.
Yeah, so
Go on.
going back to the Indy 500.
Yes.
It's going to be an interesting week. It's going to be an interesting couple of weeks, as it always is here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, of course, when we arrive there on Monday for a Tuesday start. Hopefully it doesn't get rained out, but rain and thunderstorms is scheduled for Tuesday.
I'll get the coverage of Indianapolis loaded up.
the first race, the first session could not be until Wednesday, where it is just one session of the full time. If my commentator series chart wants to cooperate with me, so I can open the actual right sheet to tell you what time it runs from. I think it's
5 p.m. UK time.
Yeah, 5 p.m. to 11. I'm sure my laptop needs a restart. It is not liking me today.
Which would be 10 a.m. their time until 6, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I know American times.
Yeah, I am unable to use Google Sheets. My laptop really needs a restart. Whoa.
Pit road is closed. Turn closed en route.
Here we go, and one to go, possibly.
Must be, yeah.
It'll be one to go in the gator.
There we go.
One to go in the gator. Just look at a lot to choose.
Let's head back over and see what they say.
Everybody remembers this one, where Dale Earnhardt and Terry Labonte, they had some battles. But it all resulted in Texas Terry being a two-time NASCAR champion, and
Hemrick is to the rear, JT. You got it right for entering under a closed pit road. So what are we going to see here? What are we going to see in this little battle? That's the question I want to know. It's going to be a weird one. Keep your fingers crossed. What do you reckon, JT? Drama or no drama?
Yeah. Drama.
Yep. Oh, I hear radio messages.
Lights all around, we're on one to go. 45 is the control car, outside lane.
Just saying, another that Majo's carry on the speed logo. Oh, is he? Is he? On his shirt? Oh, wow.
Dropped the 51 back behind the 99. He pitched it multiple times. Pulled over to the inside, dropped him back behind 99.
Let's listen to NASCAR.
First race here. I won my first race here. I won my last race here. The only difference is if I'd have known that was my last race, I'd have quit then. But so it's always been a special place. I've always loved to come down here. It's a tough racetrack. I think I hold the record for how many years between wins, but it's always been fun to come down here.
well, let's show you a stat here of drivers who have won in their 200th start, and half of those are standing right here.
Well, you know what that means, Terry. We're both old.
Well, I'm older than you.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, as you look at that list, you know, it takes 200 starts to figure out what you're doing. You won first start at Darlington. And,
yeah, well, going to interrupt.
45 is the control car on the outside.
Coming to the green flag. Let's see what we've got here for stage 2.
Keep them up on the front row, close everyone up behind them.
88 laps will be remaining in stage 2 here. We'll restart on lap 98 with 195 to go. Green flag in the air. We're ready to go racing again. Stage 2 of the Goodyear 400. Row 1, Reddick and Keselowski. Truex coming in as well. What are they doing? What are Fox doing? They've gone full screen as we come back to green flag running to watch an old man. Come on, you muppets. Out of the last corner. Green flag. We're racing for stage 2 of the Goodyear 400 as we hurtle down towards turn number 1. Reddick immediately jumps out front, and once again, Ty Gibbs and Brad Keselowski take in with row 2. JT, it's almost a restart of what we had in the first part of stage 1.
Yep, absolutely. Keselowski side by side with Gibbs. Keselowski gets ahead, but Gibbs fights back. We're nearly 3 wide with Blaney, Larson, and Truex Jr. there as they all go single file across the line.
Down we go then. Another 85 laps to go. Lap 10 of 95 already in stage 2. Reddick, who took the lead on pit stops, gets solid restart to the leader, then Gibbs, Truex, Carson, Larson, and Blaney. So they've changed the order again as they come into it. Everyone just being temperamental out there, JT. Look at this. Truex trying to cut the inside of Brad Keselowski into turns 1 and 2, but Brad's got an outside line and should be able to hook it in the exit of 2 and does so. Truex moves into the high line to defend the back from Larson, who was coming through. So nice manoeuvres going on as we head down towards turn 3 and 4 once more.
Yeah, absolutely. Larson dives down to the inside on the 19 of Truex Jr. They're side by side as they go out of turn 4 onto the front stretch across the line. There's a little bit of door contact as they go towards turn 1.
Larson still can't get ahead, so he's going to shut that one off, and Truex goes through, takes 4th position. Larson down to 5th. So, yeah, could do with a couple more cautions during this stage of the race so that me and JT can have a few more breaks. We have been commentating on an awful lot today. Voices tend to go quite quick. There's only so much a cup of tea that's been here for a half an hour, 45 minutes or so can do.
And, Carl Larson, currently in 5th in the number 5 car.
Cool moment here between Carl Larson and Terry Lambert. As they both joined the grid by original members of the Laminates Championship team. That's nice. I must admit, it's a nice livery.
Take a look at the right side on the east.
But you do not go full screen when the cars are coming to green flag, do you?
No, and something flew over you today, Josh. I don't know if you noticed it.
Yeah, a giant mosquito.
Or heard it.
Yeah, giant mosquito
No,
right next to my ear.
A Dakota flew over.
Did it? Oh, right.
Thank you, Fox.
Yeah, earlier on today.
Did not hear it, did not see it. I will have to double check. Oh, hello. The 42 just touched the side of, I believe... Hello. Hang on. Sorry, JT. You have to take over a little bit. I'm having to do battle again.
Round. Okay. Bush up on the inside as well. Single file. And we cut to a replay. Did someone go into the wall? Bush?
Yeah,
yes,
Bush
did hit the wall.
I thought he did. I saw he did.
JB emerges from under the table once more.
And it just keeps flying towards me, the flying. It's because I've got my shorts on. So it's all just going straight towards me. Flying menaces. The thing is, I'm really scared because I'm ill, so I can't get a mosquito bite.
Yep, and striped count 11 this race.
I was thinking how many actually hit that wall.
So someone has been counting.
Someone to keep 11, yeah. Oh, it's that camera. Someone's probably sat in the gallery just doing it. 24/7. I need someone to get me a suit jacket and long pants. Stat.
This is so funny just watching this.
I'm scared to go near my desk.
I don't normally see this because Josh normally has TV pics on the camera, but I can tell you, Josh, that I am full screen on your camera as it is very entertaining.
I'm sure it is. Hopefully we're going to have the Combox camera sorted soon.
And hopefully, I forgot to ask, how's the back channel going?
Oh, I've given up on that for now. It's pain in the behind. Pain in the behind. Nice. I saw a flicker. 1895 in stage 2 of the Goodyear 400. Yeah, we need a Tom game more, don't we, to throw to in commercial breaks. This works better on IndyCar when it's just the two of us, because during commercials we can just throw to Tom. So NASCAR needs a Tom. If Sky get it, perfect. We can go. Sky are rumoured to get it, but so are TNT Sports. They've just brought in for next year.
Oh, please, no. TNT Sports. I only have it on Discovery.
If it does, you'll have to be in the box all the time then with me to keep an eye on it.
Now, I've just seen something.
What?
I don't know if it's the UK menu or the US menu, but the new... never mind, it's the Spanish. Oh, I got excited then.
What?
New McDonald's items for the 30th of May was released, but it seems it was the Spanish menu, not the UK menu. I am sad now.
Da 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 da. Bubba Wallace it. Oh, that's gonna get clipped.
I will be right back.
Yeah, still coming in right now as Bubba Wallace tries to go down the 22 and the 23, 8th and 9th positions, battling, but Chris Buescher just behind, trying to have a go. And still, the race not really as exciting as what we've previously had. 8 cautions last time we were here at Darlington. Just the one so far in 112 laps. We are...
And not for incident, of course, scheduled.
Yeah, scheduled. So, very bizarre. To let this one keep continuing like this. Someone will throw it in the wall eventually.
Right.
Someone will get bored. Someone will probably annoy, I don't know, someone will probably annoy Larson or someone.
Oh my days.
What?
Josh, someone needs to play the Charles Leclerc I Am Stupid.
Why?
There's a reason that my mouse has been playing up.
Yes.
And my keyboard.
What have you done?
You know how I was playing Wreckfest earlier?
Keys are all binded.
I've put my Xbox controller and a crisp packet from earlier on my mouse pad and keyboard, which is why it's been playing.
Yeah, that might explain it.
There we go.
Suddenly, now JT can control things again from his setup. So, look at Reddick, leading by 1 second to Gibbs.
That's better.
Action continuing.
Right, it's now time to try and find that clip once more.
About 5 minutes ago now. Derek Krass is back in here, by the way, still. The most interesting not NASCAR driver as they come into it. But Tyler Reddick leads this race at the moment by to Ty Gibbs, Brad Keselowski, Truex, Larson has the top 5. Mustache for Tyler Reddick coming in. Throwback weekend. Ah, it looks fancy on him. It really does. As they will continue
Found
on.
it.
That's going to haunt me for the rest of time, isn't it? That one voice clip. Megan's got a couple there. JT's got a couple actually as well. Jess hasn't got one, I don't think. Oh no, Jess does have one.
It is titled McDonald's JB's version.
I'll take that. JB's version. Well, if he crashes, if he causes a crash at some point this season, which he's bound to, Bubba Wallace, we'll play that. Chris Buescher, look at this now, 10th position. Right behind Bubba. Can't find it, works. Bubba Wallace, of course, Darrell Wallace Jr., as Matthew Owens always refers to him as. On the entry list.
As, where is it?
Bubba is what he's called here in the timing towers.
Or, if you want to go the full name, because the spotter guide this week has all the full names because it's throwback weekend.
Yeah.
It's William Darrell Wallace Jr.
I will say one thing though about it. It's either that, Bubba Wallace, or where's that idiot now? Which is what some of the drivers want to know every time they hit into he get punched into by him. We've yet to have a fight this year, like a physical fight. I'm a bit disappointed, if I'm honest.
I mean, we've had a flying bump or two in Xfinity.
That's true, but we've yet to actually have a fist fight. I was promised when I started NASCAR at the start of the year. I was promised fist fights. I was promised close racing. And I was promised no rain delays. And now look. Luckily, actually, I haven't had to cover a rain delay so far. But where's...
That is also being clipped.
But where's the action? It's the Goodyear 400. So far it's the snooze fest. Come on. Reddick leads.
Put it out. Front straight away. Front straight away.
Oh, Josh.
Didn't do anything.
Is it on the backstretch?
Caution's out. Yellow's out.
The last one to go by you is going to be the 16th this time, but we're trying to get going on the front stretch.
Who is it?
Who's going off 4?
It's not the 4.
The leader has at the line. Leader's the 45.
Yellow's out front straightaway. Full course caution number 2.
Green out 3. You ready?
Who is it? Oh,
42.
it's the 42. John Hunter Nemechek spins out of 4. I did nothing. He's going to keep going.
So that,
Flat tire.
that is
2.
well,
2 flats. He's got 2 flats. 3 flats.
Green out 3. You're clear out racetrack direction to the front stretch. Look pretty large with you.
He's got more flats than Richie Sunak.
Green out 1. You're clear out as well. So
oh,
All right, no man. Let's see how he did it. Oh, he's rubbed the wall out of 4. Oh, no, he lost it. That was a puncture mid-corner, JT.
you're clear out 1.
Yellow's out. Let's hand it over to the boys.
What happened right there?
Yeah, I think the right front blew when he was sliding so long with the wheels.
It was just like Kyle Busch last week, right? Like you just get to a certain point in that car.
So glad you said that. Savior to Kyle Busch. He was on the brink of having to go a lap down here. This saved teams like him.
And you're clear all the way out now. Martinsville, Buffalo, and Richmond. Fire up once you're out there. I want you to blow the entire low side all the way around. It's going to work.
Let's double check that. Scoring saying that the 3, Austin Dillon, will get the free pass. Nemechek had been in the free pass position, but apparently the 3 got past him before that caution came out. Josh Berry, good run here, up to 13th after starting 33rd, showing good speed in that Stewart Haas Ford.
Yeah, I saw Rodney Childers talk about his long run speed on X last night, and he wasn't lying. That car is definitely marched forward all day.
See a lot of skinned up right rear quarter panels as we're watching these cars come by us, guys. More than half the field has touched that wall, Terry, a time or 2 or 10.
Easy to do here.
Yeah, and if you don't do it in today's world, they almost say you're not trying enough because of the car's durability with that right side.
Look at that wall.
They used to pit here on both the front stretch and the back stretch. The field would be split in half, say here in Martinsville, as it still is at Bristol. But just to drive 1 3/8 miles to get to pit road and come all the way around as long as he's got a couple tires up to do so.
I think he's at the end of pit road trying to get onto pit road. I think he's stuck now.
166. Pass him to the inside and then hustle all the way around to the front stretch. You call it the other 2 jets.
Lap.
So pit road is still closed, and we'll see what happens. Been a big weekend for Brad Keselowski. Started up front here, currently running 3rd. Let's meet the crew of car number 6 for Roush Fenway Keselowski Racing.
I'm Johnny Roberts, front tire changer. This is my 14th season on the pit road. 2023 Most Valuable Pit Crew Award. I'm a husband to Shay, and a father to my son Lane, and my little princess Grace.
Steve Price, rear tire changer. I've won a race in every series of NASCAR and the 2023 fastest NASCAR pit crew in the world.
Tobin McClurkin, tire carrier, Daytona 500 champion, Truck Series champion. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife sitting at home. Love you, girl. Go Birds.
Dustin Lineback Jackman, former ECU and UFL linebacker, 2-time Xfinity Series champion, 2014 Daytona 500 winner, 2023 Most Valuable Pit Crew Award winner, and proud husband and father to Amy and Gibson.
Brad Robinson, gas man, former football player at Portland State, defensive line, 18 years in the sport. Would like to give a shout out to my wife Lauren and 3 girls, Peyton, Collins, and Corey.
And the crew chief, Matt McCall, 3 career wins. He's crew chief for Brad since 2022. Spotter up on the roof, TJ Majors.
Imagine having a last name like Lineback and then being a linebacker.
Of course. What else?
Maybe
what else you got
if we'd have named you
yourself?
Clint Winter Boyer, you would have.
Are you kidding me?
Was that not funny?
That hurt.
Chris Myers gave that to me. Was that not a good one?
Myers' jokes are terrible. Don't ever listen to it. Hey, we're going to come around again. Hey, let's just say, be lucky you're the race car driver. If you have nothing left.
Oh, man.
Thank God.
It gets rough.
There's a path for people.
Rough up here, Terry.
Yeah, I can see that.
You got to defend yourself, or be on, and you have to be on the offense, or otherwise you have to defend yourself.
All right, John Hunter Nemechek's car has been towed almost to his pit stall, where it may kind of impede Chase Elliott right behind him, William Byron right in front of him just a little bit. And they won't open pit road until that wrecker is clear. Here's the Ford onboard camera for Harrison Burton. Burton started scratch on the field today.
See Ryan Priest and United Rentals onboard cam there. He's got his winning modified paint scheme on championship modified paint scheme on his car this weekend.
Yeah, and the owner of that car, Eric Sanderson, is here to as his guest. Ricky Stenhouse, he's carrying the Oscar Mayer key. Don't call it the Wienermobile. Okay, go ahead.
It's the Wienermobile.
Here's some Brad Keselowski radio.
Fired up. I'll have you address turn 3 one more time. 166T. I'll on the racetrack. I'll get you to address turn 3 one more time once the field's by you.
It is the Wiener
the
car.
last one right now.
Sponsored by Oscar Mayer. So, at what point do we break out the Simpsons reference of I am an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is all
Continue on up to the entrance 166.
So, when are we going to get that bit from the
Have the
Simpsons?
3 past the caution car. Give them the outside.
Like, seriously, when are we going to get that bit from the Simpsons? Anyway, they're going down pit road. Let's listen.
Hold suit here.
Well,
Big pit stop.
They're going to have to deal with Reddick. He's got the lead and the first pit stall, so he'll be tough to beat off pit road.
Gibbs right behind him. Keselowski third. Jamie.
Ty Gibbs a little too loose. They're going to tighten him up. The call is to take air pressure out of the rear tires to help him hang on a little bit longer. Meanwhile, his teammate Martin Truex Jr. gets a lateral slide, but it's overall not bad, especially over the bumps. He said it's certainly manageable. Air pressure adjustment there. Regan.
Brad Keselowski been battling a car that's too loose on the long runs. The same thing this run, asking the team to keep the rears on it longer for him. It was going bad at the end of that run. And the 45 of Tyler Reddick. Reddick took off. Good. Wants to be a little bit tighter taking off this time. It was neutral at the end of the run. That means it was good for him.
Might have been a little contact between Blaney and Larson as another car tried to clear out of its pit box. And again, Reddick handling the race leader.
Wasn't even close this time.
Larson didn't have a good stop.
125 laps complete under caution in Darlington.
24, 22, 17, 23. Here you continue on with the 6 steps above that yellow line.
And breathe as we go into another break.
You'll be clear all the way to the inside. 166, you can take it in this time.
I mean, I hope you're breathing, Josh.
Just about.
As it's all fun.
Hey, caution car one more time. Nose ready to check with you now.
I mean, I'm 90%.
Racetrack is ready, sir.
Nice.
Racetrack's
That
ready.
is a good sign.
Thank you, sir.
I wanted a few more minutes. I want never
Normally, it's either 1 or 2 laps after the pace car says the racetrack's ready.
Yeah, but we've got pit cars
Of
coming
course.
down as well.
Pending how many cars are down pit road.
Close.
There we go.
Close in, Rib.
So Bush, Haley, Hocevar, the Jaw, and Austin Dillon came into the pit lane a few moments ago. Priest, Burton,
Hello,
Grala, Suarez, the Jaw, Hocevar, Haley off it. Oh, hello, Amy. I'll change the pictures now.
The 41, 21, 15, and 99 are not on the lead lap. Have them move to the inside and begin to drop back. It'll be 1 to go when they get here. 1 to go when they get here.
Well, you called it, JT. 1 to go, and it's happened.
Yep. I. Oh, me. Wow.
What? What's he done?
Looking manager's chat.
Oh, dear. Reddick, again, will lead us to a restart after all this mess. Let's have a look. All right.
Rome, 1 to go. 45 is the control car and shows the outside.
So, So, we're all laughing and joking in the commentary box. We were wondering what was going on for that. Track's gone silent.
Unfortunately, I was too slow with the snipping tool there.
I turned the camera back on because it takes a while to learn. I was like that.
Yeah, the 42.
Well, now you've done it on the main stream. Hold on.
Along this line.
Let me do the Captain Kirk one. It's the Captain Kirk one when he sat in the chair. Ready to head back to green. Reddick, Gibbs, Keselowski, Truex, Blaney, Larson. Actually, top 6 as we come back to racing. I'm keeping an eye on the 48, actually. Alex Bowman in 15th place. Could come back to play something, JT.
Yep, absolutely. Getting ready. Control car on the outside. And alongside is Keselowski on the inside.
Ready. Here we go. Once more then. Will we actually have the restart we want? Or do yellows breed yellows? Ready to go then for the Goodyear 400, start number 3, our first prop. Well, yeah.
Put it out. Back straight away.
Never mind. Clearly it won't last long.
Caution, precautions.
Right, let's see what caused it. Green flag, back out. Good restart from Reddick. Good restart from Gibbs again. Reddick again goes high.
You're ready. Clean up 1. Get ready.
He goes down low and then swings it back up high, and that's going to allow sort of Gibbs to come through for second.
The leader has at the line. The leader is the 45.
Yeah, so, there we go. The
Blaney.
12. Blaney, and it's a pile. Not a pile up.
You're ready there. Clean up.
Blaney gets in the wall, has damage, collects 3 of the cars, but they all stay facing the right direction, JT. So I think that caution was a little bit early.
After the 31, clean up 1. I have you clear to the high side track.
Yeah,
Back
this
to
will be
follow.
a quick caution. Blaney to the rear for entering a closed pit. Truex Jr. got a little bit of front damage as well.
Yeah, they all bumped up on each other there as well at the exit. Yellows really do breed yellows. Let's take a look at how it happened there, JT. So we're watching the 12 car. Who's going to get back? So is Larson involved in this? Does Larson have damage?
24, 22, 23, 5.
It was Byron who started it all off and put him in the wall.
And then Busher hit Truex Jr. into Blaney.
Yeah, so it's Blaney, Truex, and Busher who have damage, and it was Byron who started it all off. Oh, just a little bit high through 2 and 3, and then it just kicks them all into the wall. And I'm surprised, actually, that no damage has been done to the rear right for the 12. He's still in the pit lane. Has he gone behind the wall yet? What's the DP saying?
He's not gone behind the wall.
No. DBW, driving behind wall. This is coming out of 2 and 3 on the exit. Is that live? I can't seem to make it up. Right, let's have a word with NASCAR.
You can stand down.
Let's have a word with him then. It'll be a quick yellow.
The outside actually clips the right rear of the 19, slows him down, opens the door for Byron. They all know how important it is to get the track position, and right here, somebody's going to have to lift, and nobody does, and they wreck. Yeah, Blaney's done.
He hit hard. See, his front end's messed up too. Even they get him back out, he's not going to have much speed in that car. Got Truex on pit road.
All right, here's Blaney's radio.
Killed. And I'm going to go kill both. That's what I'm going to do. I'm coming to you.
I can understand that frustration, Kevin. Terry, how about this? You answer that, Terry. Let's put some pressure on you.
Yeah, well, got a little tight down there. That's a tough place, too wide.
Well, I was watching the left side tires on Byron's car. He did a really good job of trying to keep that car right on the bottom of the racetrack. And then right at the exit, he came up a little. Blaney came down just a little. Truex is stuck in the middle. Here we are.
Yeah, and that's the tough part. You know that you can't give up anything on the restarts with these cars and everything that is happening. You have to be aggressive on the restarts. You got that new asphalt off the exit of turn 2 over there. You know it's got good grip, but it channels down to such a narrow lane right there, and the way that corner kind of grabs you and rips you around that new asphalt, it puts everybody in a vulnerable position. So it's a tough spot to be in, but identical way to that this race ended last year for Martin Truex.
Squeeze play on turn number 2 on the restart. Caution ensues. Damage to Blaney's car. We're under caution.
And make sure the 41 is past the caution car. You don't give them the outside there.
131 still under caution.
Right.
Are you having another battle, Josh?
Again,
The
keep
final
giving the 41
battle.
the outside.
Yeah, it's dead. It flew on my leg. I felt it. I looked down. It's bouncing on the floor, and I hit it with my shoe, and now it's on my shoe. So I'm just going to take my shoe off.
Nice. Well, have fun. Blaney is still...
I'm going to go change my shoes.
Okay. Blaney is still down pit road. And just having a look at the DVP clock, Ryan Blaney is at 5 minutes and 17, and counting Martin Truex Jr. at 2 minutes 40, and counting Chris Buescher at 42 seconds, and I believe back out on track as well. But Ryan Blaney is about to hit the DVP limit, so we'll have to go behind the wall soon. But they are focusing on the rear right toe link of that car. They've taped up the front right of the 12 cars. NASCAR officials watching on, and there is a stripe on the rear rim. So pit road is now closed. And hopefully we'll get the one to go signal soon.
The 15, 21, 99, and 47 are not on the lead lap. 21. Pit road is closed, and it'll be one to go when they get here, one to go when they get here. This will be their lap to choose.
One to go at the line then, and the lap to choose with pit road closed. They are taping up the 19. Making sure the bonnet stays down. Wingfoot 1 Goodyear blimp is up above us, watching on and giving us the aerial coverage for the Goodyear 400. Of course, Wingfoot 1, Wingfoot 2 and Wingfoot 3 based in the US. Then you have the Europe Goodyear blimp as well, which I believe is covering some of the Olympics this year, I hope, as well. Are you okay, JB?
Long pants!
Nice. We have got the one to go at the line, by the way.
No, my time is impeccable. Ooh. Change shoes and long pants.
Well, I don't know about that one, JB. I think my timing for the British Strong Car race is better.
Yeah, I've changed shoes, mosquito gone, and long pants!
Red.
Longest
line on the 19.
Look at the damage to the front of that 19.
That's a big hit to the front. Feels weird wearing long pants now. Oh, just a little touch as well. That put Blaney as well. Started with Truex as well. Right. Ready for another go? Don't mess it up this time, guys.
I don't know about that one. It's NASCAR at Darlington.
Why has Truex gone off?
He was involved in the caution.
Right, Blaney's gone out ahead of everyone else.
Probably been told to go down low so that they can do their thing and not get in the way.
Blaney's gone out ahead of everyone, but never mind, we're going to the green. So, yeah. Oh, hello.
On the outside.
Did Blaney beat the pace car out and he wasn't supposed to? He has. Blaney has been black flagged. Blaney has been black flagged for passing the pace car. Blaney is out of the race. Wow, he's done for the day. Meantime, we're coming to the restart. Green in the air at the 99. And we racing once again. Green flag is out for stage 2. 45 and 95. 51 laps to go in this stage. And Keselowski this time not letting Reddick get the jump on him, but Reddick stayed ahead. And now, Gibbs is going around the outside to try and have an overtake. It's not going to work out the way he thought it did. And look at this from Byron coming up. Bubba Wallace side by side with Logano, and splitting them in the middle comes Larson, splitting them perfectly. Larson up into 4th place. That was smooth.
We've officially completed a lap. Keselowski down on the low side. Ty Gibbs as we go through 1.
Yep, and there's the 4 and the 17. So that was Berry and Busher. There's another one. It's a moth, we're fine. So, just flew in front of me. I was like, no, you don't. Commentary boxes are getting a spring clean tomorrow as well ahead of the 500.
Incredible.
Larson now moves up to 5th. Byron takes 4th. Logano battling with Bubba Wallace. And look at Keselowski with Gibbs. 45 leads, 54 is 2nd, the 6 is 3rd. Love what Darlington's bringing this season as well. Few more bits of drama, just how we like it. But Logano under attack from Bubba Wallace, who's going to sweep in low, going to try and get in behind the Pennzoil Oil car versus the McDonald's Toyota. Bubba's not loving it. I know. Look at the one around the outside. So, yeah, Blaney's out of the race, JT. He overtook the pace car and got done for it. But also, apparently there's damage to the car. So that's why Blaney...
Yes, broken toe link on the right rear, Josh. And they were unable to fix it in DVP.
So, an official out and a black flag as well. Not the best way to end the day.
Of course, that has to happen to my favourite driver.
Yeah. One thing you can never do is pass the pace car. And that's what he is.
Unless if your name is Lando Norris and your name is Burt Mylander.
Then they've got an understanding. There's a difference. That did nothing in the grand scheme of things. Just checking the bugs.
Josh has gone into the basement once again.
I was just checking the bolts because Megan falls on the chair. So, Reddick, only by 8/10 of a second? No, he's pulled out a second. Let's have Byron.
I was like ahead in that spot, so I'm sure if you're in the other seat, you see the other way. So I don't think he definitely didn't touch up, just runs up on run out of room, you know. So he shoved up a little bit too. So yeah, I hate it. I feel like they were pretty far back on my door, so.
Well, when you're on the bottom of the racetrack like that, and you have more control of being in a good spot than the guys out on the outside. So.
Oh, that's not on too long, actually. I forgot we were commentating. Byron coming through in 5th position. I forgot A.
Where's Keselowski?
Yeah. Maybe you two should just deal with it. I was texting.
What position? 3rd.
Yes.
Yeah. Still holding.
You better win.
Do you want the TV pictures?
No.
Right. Ovi's going to go.
I want to see how much you're going on your phone.
Not that much.
Josh?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
The new version of the advertising boards is happening at Laguna Seca right now.
Really?
With one of the advertising boards stuck on the front of the car.
Ah! Quick fit, I've passed on their knowledge, I see. Somebody text Jackson Lambro, see what he makes of it. Jackson will be a part of our build-up coverage for the 500, but not on race day, because he's graduating. That makes sense. I mean, he would be done by the time it would, you know. Alternative arrangements will be made, especially as JT won't be there for the beginning of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're on touring cars.
Wait, I missed the start of the 500.
Yeah, but you get a big monitor to watch it on. Or you can just watch our Discord.
Soft, I can't pack anybody. Gotta stay cooler than them. We'll work our way up one at a time.
Megan's about to freak out when I tell her that I know
Sure.
we're getting more. Go on.
It's the 500 and I'm gonna miss the start. Where?
Yes. Unless we don't do touring cars, Race 3 Live.
Oh, unless if I just do it and cope.
Yeah, that's it. Normally I would say let's delay it, but we've got a media pass and kind of all live. The viewings would be nothing, but you'd do it.
Look at the right side on the tube.
So Reddick touched the wall. Add that to the stripe list.
Thank you, Flagster.
The NASCAR official radio they can hear is just a love fest tonight.
Garage power.
Yes. Oh, here
Garage.
this will be confirmed with Blaney.
12 out maximum.
Yeah, he's out. Blaney's out. 40 to go in stage 2. It's taken a while, this one, isn't it? 1 hour, 37 minutes in. At what point do I tell JT we've still got another estimated 2 hours to go?
Oh, I'm fine. I don't care.
I'm not. I've both loved and hated returning to NASCAR this weekend. Like, genuinely. Hang on. When is the All-Star race next week? Saturday night or Sunday night?
No comment, Josh.
No.
You-
No. Is it the end of Sunday night at 1 a.m.? So it's
You
Monday.
don't want to know.
Is it Monday
It is-
morning, 1 a.m.?
It's Monday morning, 1 a.m.
And then we have to be up for more IndyCar practice. Yep.
Yes.
Is it a full
And
day
up
of-
early for the F3 feature race as well.
Oh, no.
On Sunday.
Bloody hell.
You do get to sleep in between because the practice on that Monday doesn't start until 6 p.m.
Hang on. I don't get chance to sleep. Because as soon as we're finished from Imola, we're on to the qualifying day for the 500. That goes on until 11 o'clock at night.
Yes.
Right, okay.
But you are able to sleep Monday morning
Enjoy.
after.
If people don't think we're committed,
then what are we?
yeah, psychotic. What the hell am I? Oh my.
Josh, there's a reason that the Indy 500 schedule is separate to the others because
Yeah.
of how big it is.
Do you reckon Matthew would hate me if I just gave the All-Star race to him?
I think
After we've teamed up at the Indy 500.
you should do it, Josh.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll commentate on it, yeah. It's the All-Star race.
I will also be there, so
Solidarity.
I will be
Yes,
in it.
but
with
you get a lie-in on Sunday morning. You don't have to do anything until 2 o'clock. Even Omi can have a lie-in.
How about I get up for the F3 feature?
No. You have your rest. You have
Oh
your
well,
rest.
I can't sleep early, but I can't have a line.
Oh yeah, because Omi's actually on the F3 commentary with Tinsel. Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
What the hell's that thing?
I'm probably gonna.
yes.
I'm probably gonna stay up. Anyway.
Is that the cameras that they use, Josh?
Yeah, it looks like the old school cameras, isn't it? Hang on, are they recording this in old school? Hello, Jess! How's NASCAR so far? 3 cautions.
Snooze.
Yeah, 2 crashes, not big ones, and I'm getting tired, and we've still got another 2 hours to go.
And it's been a very chaotic broadcast, Jess, if you look in the manager chat with all the clips and the photo. How was your race, by the way, Jess?
Yeah. By the way, to be fair, the mosquito's now dead. And I've changed to long pants and shorts.
You know we're covering an American race when Josh said pants, not trousers.
Yeah. You wear short shorts, I wear short shorts. Reddit leads by 1.8 seconds to Ty Gibbs. Kozlowski's closing in. Closing up to green flag pit stops, where you might have a little bit of a splash and dash. Just fuel, no tyres to make it to the end of stage 2 with 30 to go. It's 29-second laps. That's 15 minutes of normal run time to the end of stage 2. Last year's race ran to 3 hours and 39 minutes. And had an overtime. Don't know where that was coming from. Yeah. Great stuff. The racing was fun tonight, says Jess with Love Eyes. Brilliant! If you're wondering where Jess has been this weekend, she's been on holiday. And then she's racing. Are we going to make her pay for that by doing the Indy 500 stuff? Yes, we are.
Yes.
I'm joking. But seriously, we need to have a production meeting tomorrow to work out if there's like an hour that people want to do on each day so that JB can have some voice break.
If you send me notes, then I'll do 1 hour.
Do it. On it. I'll control the stream. You just have to do what you do now of being in Discord.
Perfect.
It's just that I'm going to need some
How many F2 drivers will be in there?
Quite a few. I've transferred over to
yes,
yeah. Porcher one.
Is he in?
Yeah.
And I'll just I can easily just waffle for 1 hour then only.
Well, I want to make sure there's always somebody, like there's 2 people. I always want to make sure there's 2. So we'll hound everyone tomorrow with the availability charts and say, put your name down! Or Megan will shoot this puppy.
Now.
George.
She would! Megan literally stood in the commentary box once and threatened to shoot Roscoe if Hamilton didn't improve his sector times. And he did!
Megan.
He did! 2016 German Grand Prix. I think Rosberg won it, didn't he? I don't remember. No, Hamilton won
JT, I'm currently playing backstretch, and it's one of those annoying racetracks right now. Constant jumps. I can't drive.
Makes sense. I've seen you play. Reddick leads still, but Michael McDowell currently in where is he now? 14th at the moment. He's stuck behind Todd Gilliland in 13th. The race is slowly coming to everyone here. Trying to work out, is the last stage like 110 laps, something or other? 109. Oh, that's a long time. Trying to work that out, actually. Just at my availability, as you reminded me, says Jess. Josh T, lock that down, lock that down! Get her! She can't escape.
I still need to do my Indy 500.
Oh, me? Do it, otherwise Megan will shoot this deer. It'll keep going.
Josh.
Yeah? We live near foxes, deers, rats, mice. We're on a field. Interview.
Lenny.
He shoved it pretty wide under us and just got tight off of 2, and I got tagged and ended up getting wrecked. And, he used up a little more racetrack than I thought. So I kind of have every right to be mad. So, and he gets away scot-free. So just unfortunate. I thought we got pretty good. We finally got up to 6th and really made good ground up in the first stage, had a good pit stop, and made tag Menard's Ford Mustang. I thought was like we had something to work with, and I was excited to start the second half of the race and just didn't get that chance, but appreciate the 12 guys for...
Caution's out! Let something's happened on the back straight away.
A lot better, and hopefully we can take this and learn for the future.
Caution's out, don't know why as of yet, but the yellow flag has come out. That's Reddick, it's not him who's been spun round. Zane Smith stopped to the rear. Yellow's out. We don't know why. right. Spinner! It's the 71. Zane Smith, I was right. Spinning on the front straightaway brings out caution number 4 of the evening. That was predictable, JT.
Yep, absolutely. And
Lovely phone.
Oh, right, yeah. You can see me, can't you? I'm looking at the mug.
Brilliant.
I was wondering. Oh, he's got a flat tire on the right rear. I was wondering if you had seen my message, Josh.
No, I'm going to have to run into Megan, so I'm going to leave the battery screen for a second.
Dodge Charger. Beautiful car. K&K's still around. They still insure a lot of racetracks around the country.
Yeah, I've definitely paid them a few dollars through the years.
Right.
I'm sure you guys have as well.
Free pass will go to Harrison Burton in the 21. AMR safety team quickly on the scene there for Smith.
Well, this will be interesting. This is going to be a short run here. You're going to have to obviously put tires on, but we've seen how aggressive these guys have started to be on the restarts, and now you're going to have to be super aggressive, and you can be super aggressive because you don't have to go 40, 50 laps on a set of tires. So this is when you could get yourself in trouble. Let's see what happened.
See him get loose back there all by himself, guys. Trying to stay out of the wall, spun around, gets into the inside wall. Caution. Easy to do here.
Yeah, and that exit of turn 4 with where he was all the way up against the wall, if you follow that arc of the rubber, obviously we learned yesterday, Clint, don't follow the arc of the wall because it's not in line with the arc of the race line. But if it gets loose through that section where it gets away from the wall and you separate yourself from the wall, and that's why we've seen a lot of the Kyle Larson line really work with that high entry, get to the late center and straighten that exit out. But when you try to follow that arc of the corner, sometimes the back of that car just will turn you around.
Now, they first looked at picking that car up in the front, and now he's saying no, he wants a push. He wants to try to drive it all the way around to pit road.
Yeah, and this is just one of those situations where you might not just listen to the driver because it gets down on those. We saw this at Dover a few weeks ago. Gets down on those rub blocks, and then it won't go anywhere. But we've got at least 2 flat tires on the right side, but it's going to be sitting on the rub blocks.
Well, but he won't be in front of that pit road, and pit road will be open this time. They're coming.
You see, it's not going to go anywhere with that right rear tire flat.
Yeah, just spin
on the rub blocks like that.
Car's tore up pretty bad. You can see it buckled on the left front.
You know, during that last green run, Justin Haley really made up a bunch of spots. Last caution, up 9 positions since the restart. He pitted at lap 130. He is currently in 17th. So a nice run there for Haley. Here they come to pit road. Jamie.
What a solid day it's been for young Ty Gibbs. Been a little bit free overall, so every stop they've been adjusting on that. That'll be the same this time around. A little air pressure adjustment already made. A tear off there, 4 tires for him. Meanwhile, the 5 of Kyle Larson, he wasn't really focused on tire management there. Be happy to get a fresh set here. A little bit tight, but overall good on the long run, Regan.
Brett Keselowski liked the balance better this run than the prior run. Keep in mind he has been loose. Felt like he had more takeoff speed. It stayed with him longer. They are going to make an air pressure adjustment for this short run that's expected. And Tyler Reddick in the 45 car lost more rear grip than front grip when he got to the traffic. He was just keeping him updated as to what his car is doing.
Feedback 45.
Oh, there's your race off pit road. That's close. But Reddick gives Keselowski hold station. There they are at the line. Whew, that's close.
Good thing he had that first stall.
Lap 167 of 293. 19 to go in stage 2. And the 71, they were going to pick it up from the front. Then he wanted to push. Now they've picked it up from the front once more. So that is no doubt day done for the 71 of Shane Smith. There's some official radio coming through there as well. We wait for them to complete the next lap to get the updated timing and scoring after pitting as well. And still under caution, and here comes a car down pit road, I believe, of Harrison Burton in the 21 car. Yes, it is. The Wood Brothers Racing car.
He's 15:47.
15 and 47 have been picked up for something. It unfortunately cut off there, so he wasn't able to hear the full message there. And as they've gone through timing and scoring, it is Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs, Brad Keselowski in third, Joey Logano fourth, William Byron fifth, Carl Larson 6th, Denny Hamlin 7th, Chris Buescher 8th, Bubba Wallace 9th, and Chase Briscoe rounds out your top 10. Josh Berry in 11th, Ross Chastain in 12th. Then it's Christopher Berry in 13th, Todd Gilliland in 14th, Alex Bowman in 15th. Then Gregson, Haley, LaJoy, Cindric, Elliott rounds out the top 20. Then it's McDowell, Hostfar, Truex Jr., Dillon, Burton, Preece, Jones, Kraus, Hemrick, Busch, Grala, Stenhouse Jr., Daniel Suarez, John Hunter Nemechek. Then out of the race is Shane Smith and Ryan Blaney. And it's 1 to go. And we are coming to the choose.
1 to go at Darlington, getting ready for the restart. And Tyler Reddick, boy, they had almost a miscue on pit road that would have cost him the lead. Watch the front tire changer here, completing his job on the right front. And then coming around, the air hose hangs there on the wheel opening. Regan.
Mike front changer, Houston Stamper with a great move to catch that air hose. How quick do you have to react in that situation?
Honestly, it's one of those, you're not really expecting it to happen. As soon as you see it, you just have to react to it. And it's one of those things I've always been told, it's not your fault, but it's your problem. And you just got to deal with it and fix it.
Well, great catch and getting your driver back out front still. Nice job.
I love that. It's not your fault. Line. Yeah, but it's your problem. How much time did you guys spend on pit stops, Terry? Focusing on them?
Years ago, we didn't spend much. Then, up in the 90s and stuff, then they started getting serious about it. But I remember when we first started, we just picked the biggest guy for the gas man. So that's about it, and everybody else would say, what do you want to do this week? I'll change tires, or I'll be the jack guy. So.
All right, we're ready for the restart. 78 complete of 95 in stage 2. Reddick and
we're green again here at Darlington with 16 laps to go as they fire across the line down in towards turn 1. Reddick restarting, but this time Keselowski's got right with him. He didn't want to have a run on him this time. Side by side, JT, and I think this time it's going to be very close. Oh, Gibbs getting on a bump at the exit. But guess who's taking the lead? Keselowski. Can Reddick hold it on the outside? Reddick. Yeah, he's going to hold it, isn't he? Oh, my word, they're side by side.
And that, Josh, is what you call perfect timing. They bump doors as well. Keselowski still got the lead, but here comes Reddick round the outside, and he's going to get a push from the 54 behind of Gibbs as well. And Keselowski trying to get single file, and they are single file, top 6 at least.
I mean, Megan
Hamlin side by side with Buescher.
Megan may have just brought that mug, but anyway.
Up.
So, Reddick, 9,000th of a second. Insanity right now as they come off the back straight away.
And going back to earlier, Josh.
Yeah? Yes?
Megan needs to fill in the commentator chart for Indy, or I will curse your picker winner.
She's on her way. She'll do it soon.
John Hunter Nemechek still 2 laps down, by the way, so we'll get the free pass if there is a caution. And we are looking to go 3 wide, but we don't. It's side by side with the 10 of Gregson and the 4 of Josh Berry. This is for 12th and 13th when Josh Berry dives down to the low side. Very nearly has contact to the front of Gregson, of the rear of Berry as well. 13 to go in stage 2, and I bet Fox will go to an ad break.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing here as well, actually, that they could come into it as well. As Reddick, Keselowski, Gibbs, Logano, Byron as the top 5.
How have I just realised that the 48 car is the alley car?
We all are.
So, let's have a listen to Jamie Little.
Off everything that he possibly can to save it until the stage ends. So, Kevin, what exactly can he do to help preserve that car, that engine, until the end?
Well, the only thing he can do is turn everything off, which is not good in these scenarios. I would consider today the first really hot day that we've had. Most work for the drivers inside the car that they've had all year. Luckily, it's only a 400-mile race, but he's going to have to turn his brake fans off. He's going to have to turn his cool suit off, everything that helps him stay cool inside the car. So it's going to be a long rest of the race for Truex, turning all those switches off.
Did you have cool suits in your day, Terry?
No, sir.
No, they did not. They were literally all sweating about it as well, as they come into it as well. Loving Comcam all of a sudden, that's all I'm going to say. So they come through. 10 to go. People are wondering what I'm saying on Comcam. I've held that up. I'm tired, send T. What's he put? Can't read that. Can't read it.
The spotter guide is doing it bad. It's tons of colour. It basically says, join the club. That's what happens when it's that on that side. All the colours counter it. What have I done with my mouse? Why is it okay?
On board with Reddick. Going to win this stage with absolute ease as he comes through. Oh, it's nearly in the wall! My God! Breathe! He nearly put it in the wall. Oh, he was so close. We kept putting lines on it as well. The car's taken cocaine through that line, the way it was drifting. So there's TikToks you see. Whee! Straight it goes.
Oh.
What? We're not on the main... Oh, we are on the main channel. On board with Bubba Wallace.
We won't be on this main channel soon.
Quickly, start JP2. Start.
Tower. Go ahead,
This will
garage.
confirm 71 is out.
71 out.
Zane Smith is out of the race, yeah. 2 out!
I'm so used to listening to the officials radio that I know exactly what they're going to say when they say Garrard.
I'm delighted to tell you there's only 90 minutes left.
I am delighted to tell you that it's 12 minutes past 10.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now, last time with when I was on USN last week for Kansas, I'm gonna try and find it. I did not realise how much me and Matthew Owens have messaged. Hold up.
Oh, planning things take time.
It was like...
So Reddick from Keselowski, Gibbs, Logano,
Josh.
Larson, Byron coming in too.
Josh, let's not.
Oh, oh!
Oh no! What have you done?
That was nearly a bad word said.
What did you do?
I knocked 2
Language.
microphones off the back of the back of the table. I just caught them in time.
That was 2 letters off, Josh. as we are 4 to go in stage 2, and the gap is 1.1 seconds. Now 1.3 seconds as we go across the line with 3 to go.
Come on,
You really need to get this combox camera sorted. Forever.
What we're planning is you'd log in to a different link where my camera would be, and that's how you'd see me.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Here it is. I found it. So last week when it was Kansas, I said to Matthew, on every broadcast there's always a point where Seth loses it. We have now reached that point. Now I'm going to change it to, on most broadcasts there is a point where Joshua Burtz loses it. We have now reached that point.
I gave up. Okay. Stage 2, we call it the Stage 2 podcast. Nothing ever happens. It's always Stage 3. Listen, as many things in life, nothing gets serious until you get to Stage 3. 1 to go in Stage 2. Megan's
with a
gonna
1 second gap.
I'm gonna leave these on the commentary box monitor to see what Megan says when she comes in.
That'll conclude stage 2. Leaders coming off of turn 2. The 42 is going to be the last one by caution.
Don't have to say anything. How great's that? Tyler Reddick gets stage victory out of 4. Flags out. Tyler Reddick takes stage 2 of the Goodyear 400 here at Darlington.
Keselowski second, Gibbs third, Logano fourth, as the
Larson
caution
fifth.
goes out. Larson fifth, Byron sixth, Buescher seventh. Then in 8th, it's Denny Hamlin, 9th, Bubba Wallace, and rounds out the top 10 with 1 playoff point is Ross Chastain in the number 1. And I can see Josh reaching for another piece of paper. So we are on our 5th caution of the day. No, Josh, you cannot.
No.
As
Not allowed.
B pass is the 42 of John Hunter Nemechek, who is 2 laps down as well. We've only had 6 leaders in this race and only 6 lead changes.
Well, this is fun for blooper reels. Honestly, can I just point out the blooper reel so far this year is looking great. We haven't even started it yet, but the amount of stuff we've got is going to be great.
Is it because you keep saying stuff like John Hunter Nemechek has more flats than Rishi Sunak?
That too. No, seriously, how about that? The blooper reel's going to start with me doing a presentation at Darlington and the camera just falling on its thing. That's going to be fun. The blooper reel is going to be brilliant at the end of the year. And we get to see it in the last F1, where we get every single member of the team on. All 300 of them. You wouldn't think there's 300 members of the team, because only 5 turn up every week.
Wow.
Wow. Ah.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine, honestly. It was quite weird actually texting Maddie Patterson during the race today. We don't usually do that, but I needed to know if it was raining or not. And Maddie can literally she was here, the window was there, and she can see the pit lane there. So you text Maddie, don't you? Pace car's out for the 5th time today. But only 2 accidents. It's the 3rd time it's been out for just a stage. Last stage coming up, though. We've passed half distance, by the way, everyone. Well done. 187 with 106 to go.
Gonna send a link to you in Maniz's channel for you to take a look at, JB. It's the on-board of Ryan Blaney when he went up to William Byron because he was not happy with him. It was very close, millimetres.
I see it.
As well. Lap 188 of 293 of this Goodyear 400. Still under caution at the start of stage 3 for the conclusion of stage 2. And pits should be opening. It was close, wasn't it?
That was very, very close. Too close for comfort, in my opinion. Right, let's hand over to Fox.
Of things that you were looking for in the car. And this is just one of those places that you could make a difference, a bigger difference than most other places.
Kevin Harvick's Happy Hour, new episode every Tuesday and Thursday, wherever you get your podcast, presented by NASCAR on Fox.
Always a fun time here at Darlington. It's definitely a racetrack that I have enjoyed through the years. Kind of a love-hate relationship. First several years, it kind of took a while to get going, but once we did, had a lot of success here, had a lot of fun driving, always a challenge every lap.
Clint, you ever make peace with this place?
You know, I ran well here, and just like we've been preaching about all weekend long, I couldn't finish. Then the last 50 laps, it would always unravel. I could run the top 5, have great days going, literally telling myself, ride. Just ride right here. Came off of one time, come off of 4. We caught a lapper, you and I shot over and hit the inside wall. I'll never forget that. I blew up here like 3 times, overheating with rubber in the grill. Just had terrible luck finishing the deal.
Well, stage points today, Tyler Reddick, Brad Keselowski, Ty Gibbs, 17 each. Kyle Larson, 16. Got some bad news from the statistic department. You know, there's 3 kinds of facts. There's lies, there's gosh darn lies, and then there are statistics.
Well, don't be doing any capping right here, Mike.
Oh, no, but
no capping.
No stage 2 winner has yet to finish better than 25th at Darlington in this new generation car. Oh. That's the statistic. I think that's about to change.
That's pretty sus.
Change is good.
That's right.
Here we go, pit road.
Jamie.
Oh, adjustments every single stop for the 54. He's been loose all day long. They've been adjusting. Now he's too tight. They're going to go back halfway on that air pressure adjustment in the 54. Meanwhile, Kyle Larson, like the adjustments they made last time, 4 tire stop here, relying on the pit crew to get it done and maybe gain him a spot or 2 here. We'll have to wait in moments. Regan.
Brad Keselowski bouncing a little bit too much on entry this run. That's causing him to get loose from the center to the exit in the 45. And Tyler Reddick is really good with his balance right now. He likes it. A little bit of brake shake, though, something to keep an eye on.
Well, it's not the yellow line. It's because the yellow line is the speed line. It's that white line that they measure to.
This 6 bunch keeps getting better with these pit stops. They're going to beat that 45 out of that number 1 stall.
They're getting closer, aren't they?
Hear me out.
I don't think so.
Hear me out.
And that's no cap.
That's no cap, Mike.
That's ridiculous.
Right, here we go again then, it seems. Hello? Oh, okay. Battle screen is on input capture, not bus mixer. That's a surprise. Didn't notice that before. Okay. Nice. That's a bizarre one. Okay, back to
Here you go, spinny.
I was just double checking that everything was working.
Inside. You can take it back into your location once you get into the backstretch.
Yeah, I was just double checking that everything was working, to be fair, as it came into it. I was a bit worried. Reddick from Keselowski, Byron, Logano, Larson, Gibbs, Hamlin, Wallace, Busher, Chastain, the top 10 as they come into it as well. You alright there, you two?
Incredible.
Everyone's wondering what I was writing. There you go. It's one of those nights where you just go back. It's a throwback weekend, which is why I've returned to a handheld mic for the time being. But who do you think is going to take the surprise, JT?
Say that again.
Who do you think is going to take the surprise win?
I'm going to say Keselowski.
Do you know, I'm feeling that. I mean, he's come close to winning the last couple of weeks.
Keselowski.
And every time he's done that, I've been like, don't you do it, don't you do it, don't you do it. So I think he might. I hope he does. You got close
I
to
hope he
winning.
does. I want a point.
Yeah?
For pick a winner.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I also want a point. Wait, how many points am I on? Josh.
You're quite high up. I keep losing.
Not not spoiling it, but the person who won the sprint race won the Grand Prix, didn't they?
Yes.
For MotoGP.
Yes.
Awesome. So that is for me 1, 2, 3, 3 points this week.
Here in the Raceway studios as we get you
Let's
set
get to
for
Charlotte.
stage number 3. So JP, Tyler Reddick out front the majority of this race. But what about two guys who have been up front as well, Keselowski and Gibbs? Who do you have your eye on?
Yeah, well, I like Brad. I mean, Brad's on this 110 race winless streak, but he's finished second twice this year. Getting really close. Clint mentioned it. Their pit stops have been really good. If he can beat Reddick out of the pits, I think he's the contender. And Ty Gibbs has been incredible, too, in the top 3 of both of those stages. Can you imagine first win at the hardest track in NASCAR, Darlington?
Brad Keselowski trying to snap that 110 race winless streak and, of course, get the first win for Ford this season. Mike, back to you.
Thanks, Shannon. Getting set for stage 3 here in Darlington. Time for our Credit One Bank ones to watch. Tyler Reddick started in the pole. He has dominated, so who else are we looking at? Clint.
It's been 110 races, guys, since this man has last been in victory lane. You can't keep a good man down. 5 times a runner-up. The 6th car is going to get it done today at Darlington.
Well, I like the guy who won this race last year, and that's William Byron. I think that this is going to be one of those races as we get to the end that could be a race that you have to grind out, and they've done a good job at that.
Joey Logano has just kept coming and coming and coming. It's been Richard Petty races since his last win. He keeps working his way toward the front.
I see what you did there, 43. I see what you did there.
Are your Credit One Bank ones to watch. Eric Jones hard at work. There's the Advent Health Cam.
Testing that back out, boys.
New seat angle, number of changes he's made.
Well, he's learning
Talladega ring.
He's learning a lot about his seat today because this racetrack is rough, and I think it's it's definitely challenging to sit in a new position and make that the new norm. So he's definitely going to have some notes and feedback that he has to give the team when they go back, and if they did a great job, maybe not.
And this just in from the stats department. Don't count Denny Hamlin out just yet. 2 of his 3 wins this year were races in which he did not lead a single lap till after halfway.
And we all know after halfway in these races, it takes one caution and all hell breaks loose. It's happened last week. It's happened the week before that. It happens all the time with this Cup Series and these cars. Restarts get chaotic. One caution upsets the apple cart.
All right, on the last restart, Brad Keselowski went into turn 1 right even with Tyler Reddick. Looked like he might have had a chance to steal the lead. It didn't happen.
Yeah, well, watch these guys when they come down the straightaway this time. They're both going to try to be, they want to get the guy up the straightaway or down the straightaway, so they kind of met in the middle last time, and Brad did a great job of keeping himself side by side through turns 1 and 2.
John Hunter Nemechek got the free pass. He is now just 1 lap down. Everybody else is on the lead lap.
It's time to head back to racing then. Let's see what we've got to deal with here. Green flag here for stage 3 at Darlington. And it's Reddick leading Keselowski. Keselowski still on the low line as we battle into one. Keselowski bumps the side of him. Larson and Byron. Larson taking the low line. He gets ahead of Keselowski. Byron trying to come in. Hamlin and Logano still there. And Reddick already pulls out 6/10 as Byron blasts past Larson. But backs out of it. Keselowski on the high line. Larson to second place, JT.
This weekend is a blast to the past. That was a blast up towards the lead. Now he's fallen back to third. It was a bad idea for me to turn on my US event headset mic, not my JBM headset mic, as well as we're side by side with Denny Hamlin
The boys
and
have just thought,
Joey
what the hell's
Logano for
happening?
5th place.
Boys have thought, what the hell's happening?
I am not I'm
that's
not
good.
with them today, but I still have the headset set up.
Yeah, JT was double dutying yesterday. Co-com and pit reporter.
It was so much fun, Josh.
I would try that, but it probably wouldn't work as a lead com.
No, but the time when I did the 1 to go, oh, that was close. That was Busher pushing up, I believe that was Ty Gibbs up into the wall. That was for 7th.
I've never made
Gibbs
that noise
keeps
before.
7th
I never
as well.
will again.
Yeah, 3
That was
wide.
great for Bubba Wallace to get up into 8th place there. Oh, and that's for the 14, nearly in the wall. So Chase Briscoe just rubbing turn 4. It's getting good, this one, actually, as he come down low. Hello, battle. Byron versus Logano in 4th position. Logano trying to swing in low. Byron shuts the door on him. Larson's jumped up the road. Reddick to Keselowski. 6/10 of a second. As we see bumping, the 48 touches the 51. So we've got Bowman touching Haley, and now Truex dropping back in the pack. But Todd Gilliland was up there in 14th place. Cindric's dropped back a bit, actually. No, Cindric's gone up. Cindric's moved up ahead of where Haley was.
Yep, absolutely. And on one of the cautions, how many cautions was there?
5 we've got so far. Oh, at Indy.
No, Indy.
Yesterday. 2?
2. On one of them, I broadcasted the one to go at the exact same time. I had both mics down and both mics on, so that was the that actually worked. Me talking to both at the same time.
Oh, okay. Coming up to lap 200, 2 hours 17. That gives us 95 to go. Which gives us around about 45 minutes of action. Oh.
I've got an idea. Should I wear a headset next week?
Yes.
Instead of a live mic for 1 week.
Yeah, well, yeah, good. Yeah.
You may need. I actually think, Josh.
Yeah.
I am going to get this set up for next week.
Good call. I mean, my ears are going to die because these ear cups are destroyed, but I'll replace it for Le Mans.
I mean, I should have put my old headset on, actually, because it's throwback week. They're just the bits, all of the stuff here is coming off them.
Yeah, that's what mine is. Do you know, Megan had to use my headset for 2 minutes yesterday while she covered the start of the MotoGP session. And
hated it.
Her headset's in the other room. My God, is Megan's headset so much more comfortable than mine? But she came in, and I noticed before she put her headset on that she had little black leather flakes on the side of her cheek. My headset is destroyed. I haven't changed the ear cup since 2019.
Oh, you probably need to change the ear cups then, Joe.
Yeah, but Megan's
change it.
Megan's had hers since 2020, and they're in perfect condition. Like, literally, there's not a thing wrong with them. Well, they're not even fluffed. They're still fluffy. I don't get it. She's just...
I mean, you use it like all the time.
That is true.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of use. But how much wear and tear does it get from just sitting on your head? It's weird, isn't it? Starting to think the glasses play a factor.
Absolutely, yeah.
Still, I'm looking forward to when I do get new ear cups, which will be soon.
Nice.
Because actually, I get red marks inside of my ears. These are supposed to be over ears. They've turned them to on ears. That's how bad they are. In fact, there's still sun cream on the inside from when I went to Snetterton in 2021.
How?
I had sun cream on my ears, put them on, and it damaged the ear cup foam. I'll send you a photo later.
Okay.
Guess who's going to an ad break?
Ooh.
Fox.
I need to turn Omi down. I never needed to say that before.
I haven't seen a fox in a while. Interesting.
A little bit of a story.
Oh
Always
my.
used to... Del Boy, as known as Nightmare Dog / Dumb Dog,
Yeah.
started going ballistic in our old house. So we put a webcam out, and foxes kept coming into our back garden.
Ah.
Which explains why every single time he went out, he could smell them, so he was going absolutely ballistic.
I see. I don't know what Megan's done to my chair.
It's Josh.
Yeah.
Whatever you do not do this, because you will fall asleep.
I know. Which is what you did last year at Le Mans for like 3 hours. Literally, he didn't have his camera on. He turned it off, and then we were going, JT, you there? Josh? No, and he's fallen asleep. He was yeah, go on.
For my first full 24 hours, 22 hours is not bad.
That's true. And to
Going for the whole 24 this year.
We've already done it. We've done a 24 this year.
The NASCAR race.
The what now? Who? No, what now?
There's a NASCAR race after Le Mans, Josh.
Not for JB, there's not. Not for me. Not for me. I'm not going there again. I'm not. I would be physically dead after Le Mans. Literally, I get poured into a bath and then poured into bed. That's how it goes.
What? I think it's Sonoma.
The last Fox race. Interesting.
No, it's Iowa.
Oh. Alright. Do I just not go to Iowa this year then? At all? Start repeating yourself after a while. Not too bad. Yeah, so, well, no, I'm not doing it. I'm deciding now. I'm saving future Josh. I'm not doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
You can go to USON, JT.
Hold up. Let's just go to twitter.com/home, twitter.com/messages, twitter.com/messages/ all those weird numbers as known as Matthew Owens.
Yeah. Why? What are you telling him?
Is there space for Cup Series at Iowa?
Oh my god.
So we're, yeah. Well, it's about time that we sent one of us over there. They keep sending them over here, and we've taken their coverage. It's about time we sent one over there. It's only fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think we've even commentated on a race for them. Yeah, I think we have. Of course, any Monday races we've got this year. For obvious reasons. The obvious reason is this is my job. I'm not very good at it, as you can tell.
NASCAR are going full NASCAR throwback on the Twitter.
Oh, that's Gibbs nearly in the wall. How are they not just throwing it away? I'm, honest to God, now starting to get a little bit drowsy. Like, I've been up since 6 a.m. and only had like 3 hours sleep in the last couple of days. I'm not good. I blame Russell T. Davis. He put 2 episodes.
Okay.
He put 2 episodes of Doctor Who on at midnight UK time. I didn't get to bed until 2 a.m.
Wow.
Or was it 3 a.m.? I can't remember.
Right. Time for me to do my Indy 500
yeah.
schedule. Okay, right. Let's see this, shall we? Oh my god, this is so much.
This race is going to go to overtime, you know that, don't you?
Oh god.
Just to annoy me. Reddick leading by 3.5 seconds. Now, we're going to be gearing up for our first pit stop shortly as well. As we've got 80 laps to go. The reason for that is because they're going to need a couple of them to get to the next stops.
I am not doing anything suspicious at all, nothing at all.
Eyes on a hawk, everybody. Reddick. 4 seconds now to Keselowski. That's insanity. NASCAR, by the way, is the longest thing we do outside of endurance. We could handle a 6-hour endurance race easy these days, the amount of NASCAR we do. Been on air now, what, 2.5 hours? What's he done? It went pin. Is that manager's chat? Yes, I have.
Green, green, green.
What do I want to give for a little yellow right now? 7-8 to go. Yellow would actually be good because it'll save everybody a couple of pit stops. Round 13 of the series, by the way.
Oh, we actually not going. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is NASCAR. It happens every single week, so yeah.
Yeah, round 13 of 36.
It's actually going to be weird not having NASCAR for a couple of weeks in the Olympics break, though.
Shut up.
Wow.
We've had 3 weeks off of NASCAR for most commentating on it. Forgot how long this is.
Okay, so what I will say now, just to wind you up, is that I will miss NASCAR in the couple of weeks for the Olympics break.
Yeah, alright, fine. When we return, is it Chicago? Or does Chicago lead us into the summer break?
Chicago is Silverstone weekend, Josh.
Yeah, good.
For F1, so 7th of July.
I'm looking forward to Chicago. Of course, we're changing coverage this weekend. Hang on a minute. Oh no, Jess isn't hosting this weekend. Of course, how we're doing Monaco is Jess is going to be hosting the pre-show again. So, like we had in Miami, but Jess is hosting everything. And I'm just doing the commentary. Whoops. Definitely going to be taking some sessions off that weekend, though. Obviously.
Monaco.
Yeah. We've got to work that out in the next week. After Imola. And I've got the biggie, I get to host the Indy 500. And then the Coca-Cola 600. Yay! I mean, to be fair, the Charlotte race is going to be fab, but we are going to be so out of it.
JT, when in the world does practice 6 end?
It's only an hour.
It's done per hour, so that's 1:30 to 2:30.
Right, okay.
We're not doing that unless somebody wants to take it. I was going to give it to the world feed. Oh, okay, JT's doing it.
I will happily take it if Omi puts green.
No,
I'll
you
happily take
can't.
it with Omi.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Isn't
What
there
day
a
is
touring
it?
car?
Saturday the 18th of
Oh,
May
actually,
at 1:30.
I can't put yes because Imola's on. Right, okay, I forgot about Imola.
I'll take it with IndyCar Radio, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Imola's on, isn't it? That's what I was forgetting. If you want to take it though, JT, I'm sure Jackson will be
right.
around.
Yeah, there's no touring cars next weekend, Josh.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking about the 500 day. Never mind, ignore me. Yeah, practice 6. That's an hour. That has no TV pictures, by the way.
Doesn't it?
No, that's why it's IndyCar Radio. I've just remembered. There's no TV pictures for that.
That's annoying.
Yeah, and I'm slightly worried about qualifying because they missed the first hour of qualifying. So I'm slightly concerned, is that going to be on red button or are they going to tape delay it? I need to work that out. I'd rather just...
Or are we going to have to nag Jess for IndyCar Live?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
probably.
no. Is it behind a... No. Is it behind
It
an
is
extra
behind a
pay-
paywall, yeah. Well, you know what we do there? We just do what we're doing here. Get Megan's laptop, hook it up. There we go.
Yeah.
Simples. Cry like everything, but yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. I'm sure Jess will just give us the password. She's done it. She just throws it at us. Did it? She saved our bacon at St. Pete when we couldn't do qualifying live.
Yeah. I am able... Wait. Now that Omi's... Now that we've actually got a decent amount of people doing the commentator series chart, as known as you, me, Omi, Jess, and Matthew Owens.
Megan's here too, yeah.
And Megan, when it gets added, I can start forming a provisional schedule.
Fab. Send me where we need to be. Pit stop time is coming up. Kyle Busch has gone down and come out again. I think that's a sensor issue, actually, because he was only in there for a second. 69 laps to go at Darlington. Go on.
Yeah, that would be a sensor issue if it was only a second.
Yeah. Like he's cut the commitment line or something like that.
Yeah, and Reddick and Keselowski side by side. Reddick right on the high line, but there's traffic in front of him.
And that's going to give Keselowski the lead. Side by side, Keselowski down low. Reddick's going to lose out here because of the toe. And Keselowski Side by side. Oh, he touches the 45. A little bit of a niggle. Out of 2. Keselowski can't get ahead. But look, Reddick's boxed in now. Always lap traffic. Look at Brad Keselowski. 3 wide, down low, and Keselowski leads. Keselowski leads at Darlington. Superb move. And that's crucial, JT, coming into the pit stops.
Yeah, absolutely incredible for Keselowski, but Reddick has the first pit box, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct. Round of applause from everyone there. Drivers splitting the stage into thirds are on pit road.
67 to go.
Thought we were going to hear some radio there, we weren't.
That is my schedule done for the Indy 500 practice qualifying sessions.
Thanks, Amy.
Probably our production meeting for Monaco will have to be probably on the Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
On the week.
That's going to be a busy production meeting. Yeah. MotoGP on the second channel, just because we can't risk it. We are not risking losing out the 500.
Not letting MotoGP ruin more stuff.
Yeah.
I know you're frustrated. Just lock in, man. We're gonna.
What was that?
What in the world?
We'll be starting one stop in a few laps. So like, support to get all we can for these last few.
That's exactly what's happening too.
That's Ty Gibbs. He gets us. And that Ty Gibbs sounding like he's having too good of a time in that car. Where is he at the moment, anyway? 7th. 7th heaven. I'm here all night. It's fine. And Busher down pit road. So drops outside, puts Berry and Wallace and Briscoe 8, 9 and 10 on the board now as Elliott goes through to unlap himself. So if they're going to pit, which was 90, 60, 30 to go, which would be the 3 stops, we had the pit at 90. We're getting ready for some more pit stops as Gibbs comes down pit road.
Pit road right now, so I think we're starting to see him hit just a little bit early.
Cheers, Larry.
Ty Gibbs to pit road. Kaz Grala already there.
Yeah, it's starting to come through now.
Let's keep an eye on these leaders, guys. Got 5 more laps to get to Larry's number.
57.
The leaders are wanting to just split this in half. Brad is driving off from Reddick. Keselowski, that is.
Well, we talked about Brad's car earlier being a little bit better than Reddick's from a handling standpoint, but Reddick has had the track position. As soon as they caught those lap cars side by side, Brad closed the gap, passed him, and has drove off.
Reddick had 1 pit stop today on which he was a second slower than the cars that he's been racing with. Regan?
Well, Mike Kevin was just talking about Tyler Reddick in traffic, and it's the same thing he's been complaining about all day long. When he catches the back of the field, he just has 0 grip with the rear of his race car. It's sliding around all over the place. That is his issue right now, and that has been the issue for the majority of the day for the 45.
Well, that's what we...
Yep, so we're getting to the pit stops now, aren't we? Into this little battle. Fingers crossed we're actually going to see a lot of action coming. Just worked out the pit stop strategies as well, so everyone's coming to play. 61 laps to go. Is there an IMSA race going on right now?
Yes.
Thought so. Where are they?
Also, after...
Laguna, that's where Jackson is.
Of course.
Nice. Also, after taking a leg, Porsche don't seem as bad.
Oh, that's alright then. Porsches are back next week.
Well, I don't know for you. I don't know for you, though, but, you know.
Just gonna reach down, put that up again. I feel like we need like subtext above us with like internal thoughts. Ryan Priest comes in.
Excited for the opening lap of the Porsche Supercar next week?
No. I'm going to make such a hash of it. I know I am. I'm going to be looking down at the time and going, help! Yeah, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to get the software. So basically, you'd log in and you'd see my camera. So it'd be like here somewhere. So you'd see me and Megan and be able to talk and be able to see us in the commentary box. Which is handy, because when I want you to shut up and go like that. Tyres going over the wall then. Down comes Larson. So this is going to be a good stop from Kyle Larson, who pits from third. Let's go down to Jamie.
Told him hang on to it. Got into the wall there. They reacted quickly. A 4-tire stop here. A lot of damage on the right side. Cliff Daniels taking a hard look at it.
Now, as long as that doesn't have damage on that right rear, right? He hit hard. As long as there's no damage, they're going to be fine. That was within their pit window. They'll be fine. Look at here, Reddick, second place on pit road. Here they come.
Here we go.
Bob Gilliland's in as well.
This was Logano getting a shot for the 54 a second ago.
Gibbs get together.
Well, these cars have just become a handful, and as soon as you try to take too much, you wind up getting bit. Regan?
Well, Kevin, about 30 laps into this run, crew chief Billy Scott told Tyler Reddick we are going to change our plans. Originally, sounds like they were going to 2-stop it. 1-stop instead. The car, we already mentioned, very loose in traffic for him. That's where it needs help.
There's Brad Keselowski to pit road. He gives up the lead to pit, gives it up to William Byron, will be the new leader.
Well, when that second place car Reddick pits, you got to pit next time by. That's exactly what they did.
Noah Gregson comes with him.
Byron now the leader at the moment. Hamlin will go to second. Keselowski pits.
Brad Keselowski in the 6 car. We mentioned early on in the race that they worked on that car to make it better on the long runs after practice yesterday. Still seems to be working. Brad has been quiet on the radio this time. Very happy with it. The 22 of Joey Logano. He started this run too loose. It has stayed too loose. Continuing to buzz the right rear tire for him right now.
Bubba Wallace in. So is Bowman. Logano away. Byron works his way underneath the 3 of Austin Dillon there.
We're starting to hear a lot of loose, guys. A lot of loose. Here comes Byron.
McDowell to pit road. Corey LaJoie is in. This should bring the rest of the field here.
Right. I just noticed.
Hello, Megan.
Yeah. I was going to say, you can see her.
Hello, Megan.
Here, you put it on or have that?
I'll have this one. Hi.
What the hell are you doing here?
Do you know about coffee being well made? Well, I've only had half of it. Apparently, it makes me really excitable. And given I'm doing an assessment tomorrow, I'm going to save the half of it until tomorrow. I've already had half.
See, I can smell it on your breath.
It's really good, though it makes me really excitable. It's like a child with sugar.
Yeah, I can smell the coffee on your
breath. It's an adult with coffee.
Captain Janeway.
Coffee.
Yeah, okay. Megan said, Mom's made a coffee thing, and
it's got 350 grams of coffee in it. Normal coffee. I was thinking about it. Dad probably shouldn't have had that.
Oh, no.
I should tell Mum that.
She just walked into the side of the commentary box. I've never. I saw the wind blow. I was like, Megan never comes in during a NASCAR race. And then all of a sudden, here she is. I was like, yeah.
Hi.
Are you just knackered?
Not anymore.
So why are you here? You've put shoes on, have come to the commentary box?
To tell you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Are you staying?
No.
You just...
I don't know I'm going to tell you.
Of all the random things... Actually, you're glad you're here.
Hmm?
She's looking at the notes, guys. My personal favourite. Dark Side.
Oh.
And then for the end of the race. Right, there you go. Why are you just here now? Right, are you off now?
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I'm not going to sleep tonight, am I?
No. You may as well work on your assignment now.
After the NASCAR race, because it's using my laptop right now.
Well, work it out. 49 to go, 30-second lap times.
About 24 minutes.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm guessing. Did I get that right?
I presume so. Yeah, why?
30 seconds.
Yeah.
48 times by 1 equals 48 divided by 2, which means a 30-second lap. Yeah, that's 24.
Bye. All right, who gave her coffee? I'm just saying.
Absolutely incorrect.
I was sat down in my chair, and all of a sudden the wall moves in the commentary box, and I look over and see who just walked in, and there's Megan. I've never seen that before. What the? I mean, okay, she's gone. Who gave her coffee at 11 o'clock at night? It's a coffee cream dessert with over 300 grams of coffee in it. It's a buzz monster. That's why I didn't eat one. It sent my heart into a flutter after today. It's not all supposed to be eaten at once. The thing is, though, Mum's given it in giant dishes. She's made too much. It's a small coffee dessert. It's not meant to be massive. No one's going to sleep tonight. I'm going to walk back into that house, and everyone's going to be eyes on stalks, and I'm going to sleep like a baby. Oh. Anyone didn't have Megan as an expected appearance in the commentary box, did you? Oh, dear.
No.
That's one to watch. Never seen it like that. Ever. She didn't even question why the mic shield was different. She just picked up the mic and started talking into it.
Classic.
She's nuts. She said something about that coffee thing has got me too excited. I thought, oh, is it the coffee cup that we were on about earlier? And then, no, it's the coffee that she's eaten. Well, okay. Secret to get... Hey, guys, I should get motivated that more often and give it to Megan in about 5 minutes. Ah, Bush in the wall! Kyle Busch brushes the wall out of turn 3 and he gets away with it. No caution, but Busch got sideways and tapped the wall. That was a very close one. How did he get away with that? Super tight towards the wall. But yeah, okay, that's all good then. Yeah, maybe I should give Megan that coffee thing for the night races. Might wake her up.
Good idea.
Yeah, get that made and then feed it to her at 3 a.m. in the morning. So by the time the race starts at 4, she's like, let's go. Coffee. So, the 9 coming through. Gilliland and the 11 of Hamlin. So that's going to be Chase Elliott getting out of the way. He's a lap down, though, on the overall board of things. So that's going to change over. And they're back. 44 to go here. 43 to go now. Across the line for the Goodyear 400. A lot of good racing and action in this one. For round 13 of the NASCAR season. I love how we got asked to do NASCAR, and yet nobody cares about it until the last round of 16. That's when everyone's going to jump on the coverage like crazy when the championship starts getting decided. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Still, 43 to
They
go.
just asked us to cover the final.
Yeah. 35 grams of coffee! Exclamation mark, kiss, kiss. All in capital letters. That's what Megan's just sent in.
Oh, I've got an Instagram notification.
Is it Megan saying coffee?
Josh and Josh B has got a notification from Joe Sunday.
Is it?
Grid Network, you have moved from 26th in the standings to 15th. If Keselowski wins, you will be tied for 13th. Brilliant. For my first points of the season today.
Larson! Larson's off! And the caution's out for Larson!
The next time, crash your car.
Oh no! Larson brings out the yellow flag! Where's he
Josh.
gone? There he is. He's battling with Logano. How did it happen? Oh, is he going to get hit? He's got hit by the 77. Oh, he just lost it. Puncher for Larson.
Josh, do I remind you about what I said earlier on in this broadcast?
What? Commentators, guys?
Megan needs to fill in the commentator chart for Indy, or I will curse your picker winner. Who did you pick for picker winner, Josh?
Oh, God. Who did I pick? Larson. Damn.
Larson.
Right, Joe has said, at Josh Approach, your colleague Omi Comms on the picker winner has moved up from 26th in picker winner to 15th. And Keselowski is his NASCAR pick. He could tie 13th for Keselowski wins.
And now I've just messaged Joe asking, how am I doing in pickup winner?
I want Keselowski to win.
Same.
But I
you picked Larson.
Well, yeah, because when does Brad Keselowski ever win? Larson? I think it's time for this again.
Way. Love it.
Way.
Right.
Omi.
Yes.
Practice 7, Sunday the 19th of May, 1 hour or 2 hours?
What?
Pick one.
Otherwise, he'll shoot this
Let me get
puppy.
up the commentators chart and see which one fits better.
Otherwise, he'll shoot this puppy.
Right. So basically,
I am guessing 2 hours because you're not on pole day.
I guess.
That's carb day, isn't it?
Awesome. No, Sunday the 19th of May is pole day.
Oh, carb day is
bump
19, practice 9.
Yeah, carb day is, practice 9.
Right, let's head over to the world feed.
Aggressive, tore up a bunch of cars last year at the end of this race on a restart, and it changed the whole complexion of who the contenders were.
Well, it's certainly not what Keselowski wanted, right? They were one of the last cars to pit, and things worked out well for them. But this caution puts it right back. You know everybody's coming down pit road, puts it right back in that man right there's hands.
So 38 laps to go right now. That means the remaining distance, if we go green to the checker, will be about the average of what most teams have run today for a green flag run. And yes, there are cars like Keselowski that toward the end of that run were superior.
Yeah, and I just think it's going to get aggressive, Mike. I don't know that we've seen the last caution here, but the 45 crew is going to have to be faster on this pit stop because now they're giving up a car length coming in second, and we've seen them just barely beat Brad Keselowski off of pit road. So now they're going to have to be better this pit stop in order to get the lead back.
So who is your best value pick for your fantasy league? Ryan Preece, who started out back, currently 20th. Harrison Burton, who started in the last row, currently 23rd.
Gregson.
Or Noah Gregson, who started last and is up to 13th. Jamie.
Ty Gibbs comes in from third position, led 34 laps today. After being tight, the Ming Toulouse, he says the car feels good. The 24 really, really tight. He said, I need more quiet on the radio. I'm having a hard time focusing. I keep hitting the wall. They need to free him up just a little bit and be quiet. Regan.
They asked Brad Keselowski what he needed. He said, I need the lead and I need ride quality on the exit of turn 2 when we get the lead. As for the 45 of Tyler Reddick, he wants them to tighten him up some. He thinks they're going to get to that traffic and he's going to need help when they do.
All right, here comes Brad rolling down pit road. They send Reddick and he's
going to get it.
Oh, that's close.
Well, that's all qualifying, buddy. I mean,
Yep.
that qualifying session for Tyler Reddick has paid off time after time today, and we've covered it every time. You don't have to go. You don't have to go far.
Knew it.
Yep.
Lot of action then. Caution out as we wait to see what's going to happen next in this one. 37 laps. We're in for a sprint finish here, boys. This could be fun. Right, go on then. What do you think is going to happen next then, JT?
Another caution. Caution is will breed caution.
Oh, that's a good way to think about it. Amy?
I think we're gonna get cautions.
We're never going to get out of here, are we?
No, I know.
This is going to be a long weekend. Really is going to be a long weekend, isn't it? So weird seeing Richard John Neal in the commentary box, considering that I was standing behind him at the last race meeting. It's so weird. I want to go back. I do. I really, really do. Is Larson in or out? He's 5 laps down. But he might get back in it. A few more cautions. On the money there, isn't he? I'm not 90% convinced there's 2 different commentary boxes for ITV, but I only saw 1 last time I was there. Maybe at Brands they've got more room to have 2.
There is definitely more room to have 2 at Brands.
Yeah. There was only 1, though, at Darlington.
Yeah. And Larson, no team personnel is around his car. And they've got a wrecker.
Really?
Yeah, look. They've got a wrecker on the TV pics.
Oh, yeah. So he's out then. I'm confused.
.com.
Well done.
Yep. Let's send it back over as we wait for the restart.
The 2024 All-Star Race, where NASCAR's biggest stars battle it out for $1 million to win. The All-Star Open begins at 5 p.m. Eastern, with the All-Star Race at 8 next Sunday on FS1. And as part of All-Star qualifying, the pit crews are involved in determining the starting lineup for the All-Star Race. How about these stops? This is world class right here. Under 9 seconds for Tyler Reddick and Brad Keselowski on that stop. How about we meet Team 45?
Houston Stamper, front tire changer, former college wide receiver. Just started my 19th season. My best victories are my kids at home and my wife.
Devin Del Rico, rear tire changer, upper
Close this is. I mean, all day long, these two have fought it out on pit road. Now, last green flag run, it took Keselowski 33 laps to get by Reddick after the last restart. We're going to restart here with what, 34 laps to go?
Taking the question right out of my mouth, Mike. Kevin, 34 laps to go. Been 110 races since you've won last. It's time to get aggressive.
It's time to get dirty.
Dirty, you call it?
Darn right. I would be very aggressive on this restart. I think if he gets beat on the restart here, it's going to take him that many laps, because it seems like Reddick's car has been good enough to hold him off until you get late into those runs. So you got to know that coming to pit road, you're probably going to get beat off of pit road. So I think you got to get right on the edge of being too dirty.
Here we go then, ready for the final hopeful restart of this one. It's Tyler Reddick once again leading us to the green flag. He's led us to the green flag on every single start this weekend. That is something very rare in NASCAR. He's always been a mainstay at the front, but so has Brad Keselowski. Pace car peels off of 4. Ready to go green again. 33 laps to go. Who's going to be number one? The Little Owls in the chat. Let's go racing again. Green flag. Go. Good restart from Reddick, but he's been caught this time with Keselowski right up alongside him. And there's a little bit of contact midfield. The 1 and the 51 getting together. Bubba Wallace going around the outside now of Justin Haley. There was slight contact, but they're all okay. Now we've got Keselowski moving to the inside, who hits the side of Reddick. More contact. Door banging. And Reddick still brushing the outside line as they come across out of 4 across the line. Reddick leads another lap. Keselowski's going to get into the line. 33 thousandths, JT, with 32 to go.
Yep, absolutely. As you heard, scoring confirms the 5 is officially out. And there's contact out front. Keselowski side by side with Reddick. And Buescher side by side with Gibbs as well. Byron flying up the high line.
And this is getting close because Buescher was put into the wall with Gibbs and Byron getting through. And now we've got Reddick side by side with Keselowski. Keselowski keeping it low. And now coming in is, big bump from Chris Buescher, who launches Keselowski down the line, but gives the tow also to the 45 of Reddick. These two are going to end up wrecking. They're going to cause a big one here if they're not careful at Talladega. Here at Darlington, like we saw at Talladega. I've got my words out. Remember when we saw the Keselowski crash there at the end of the race? Yeah, we know what I know what I'm on about. I was watching. I actually watched it, JT, in the front room. And I said, whoa, that's going to be a big one. They are still side by side. And where's Buescher in all this? Because here he is. Right behind this battle, just getting a nice tow off the pair of them. What do you think, JT? Buescher could do it. Oh, these two are going to go fall into the wall.
Up into the wall, contact.
And that allows Buescher, who sent it down low. Buescher's going to take the lead. Buescher takes the lead as Reddick and Keselowski touch. And Reddick shuts the door for second place and immediately goes to attack Buescher for the lead of the race. 29 laps to go. Around about 14 minutes left. And this is fun. Little Owl says this is going to end in tears. It really is if they're not careful. And it could be a big one here at Darlington. Side by side again, but Buescher's got the lead of the race.
Yep, absolutely. As Reddick round the outside of Keselowski. Keselowski goes back behind Reddick for single file. And Buescher is out in front by 4/10 of a second. Trying not to look down at the Discord while Josh does his activities. As here we have a replay. And this is of Keselowski pushing Reddick into the wall and Buescher going way down low because he thought he was wrecking.
Yeah.
He thought they were going to wreck, so Buescher went right down low and took the lead. Are you alive, Josh?
Yes, I'm fine. Just had a frog in my throat.
Nice. You had to stop because you had a lump in your throat? Nice.
Yeah. I'm just counting down the end of this race, guys. It's going to be the quickest one in years.
And that's where NASCAR overtime comes into play.
Oh, is that a red flag? Let's hear then from Larson.
I got really loose at the end of that long run, and William caught me, and I was just letting him by in 1 and 2, and I just kind of hung out there. I was trying to be really wide away from him, and I just stayed wide too long, and I got hung in the marbles and hit the wall. And so we had bent toe link or something, and then pitted and was struggling pretty bad. And then I don't know which tire shredded, if it was left rear or right rear, but a tire shredded and spun into turn 3. So yeah, I hate that. My mistake, not even really trying hard at all, cost us a race. So just a little bit frustrated with myself right now, but good car today. felt like I was running a really good race to that point, and then just one mistake took us out of it.
Kyle Larson's journey to the Indianapolis 500 begins tonight. He'll hop on a plane, fly to Indy, race his sprint car tomorrow night, and Indianapolis 500 practice begins on Tuesday.
There you go, JT. That's what he's doing. The Sprint Cup in Mexico.
We were so happy this time last week.
Yeah, we were. We were all going, Lando Norris wins! Yeah, so the plan is we'll have a Comcam next weekend.
Good.
You can all log in
And
on
if
your
we-
browsers and see me and Megan in the box.
If we don't, I'll be disappointed.
Will that be able to have alternate camera angles as well for other people?
No.
Uh,
Literally, you'd just be logging in and seeing me and Megan's camera.
so I wouldn't be able to turn my camera on with a different angle.
No. Because I can still see... You two can still see each other in the commentary box. It's just, the only basis is the fact that you can then see us. That's its only purpose. You could see us then.
And we can start doing sign language, doing commentary.
Yeah.
We're on the battle screen.
Yeah. Like, that's a good job. That's a bad job. Idiots. I really want to talk.
Shut up.
I really want to talk. Oh, my personal favourite. Why you little? Why you little? Why you little? Yeah, it's gonna be fun actually. But I've got to position it somewhere where the main camera can't see, so I can do those signals to you. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be swearing to everybody on the camera. Like, shut up! Also, somewhere where I can put the messages up that no one can see. So there's a little position near the monitors that you'll see. And that way, everyone can then see, finally, me and Megan in the commentary box. Because if you don't know how it works, yes, you at home can see me, and you can see JT. Omi hasn't got his camera on, that's why he's in the pit lane. But Josh T, Omi, Jess, and everyone who joins the box, they can't usually see me. They can this weekend because we haven't got the pictures on because everyone can see it. But
guys,
they can't see
I
me.
will be honest that when we can't see Josh, it is the best time ever.
Why?
Because we can't see you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, JT. That means a lot. Where's the "you're fired" page? Wouldn't it be great if after last week's closest ever finish of 0.001 thousandths of a second, we actually get a dead heat today? Just to rub it in Matthew Owens' face.
I got that in the Roblox.
And JT, his pink slip now, says the little owl.
But, I mean...
Here you go, JT.
I mean, I think we can all agree that us seeing you has made this broadcast so much better, and it's been so much more fun.
Exactly. And that's why we're going to have it. And you actually got to see what Megan was like when she walked into the commentary box.
Oh, that was so funny. I was absolutely dying.
Actually, you don't usually get to see what's on my desk, do you? Notes.
The beautiful, beautiful random pieces of paper.
Yeah.
I want to come in your commentary box at some point.
Well, JT was supposed to be here at Darlington last year. And the Netherlands. Because you were supposed to be at Cadwell.
Oddly similar coloured drink to mine, Josh.
I've got Coke. What have you got?
The other one.
Oh, Pepsi.
The other one.
The other one.
The other one.
Lovely.
How can you... By the way, guys...
But is yours flavoured, though?
Yeah, how can you tell I like Coke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bottles in the commentary box.
Why?
And if one
Oh my
Coke
God.
bottle falls, there'll be 999,999 million left. Yeah, you wonder why JT is energetic. It's no added sugar. It's no added sugar. It's just no caffeine as well, actually. It's just nice. Some of them are lemonade bottles. By some, I mean 2. The rest are Coke. Oh, 3. There's one there. There's even a grape soda. Yeah, that wasn't nice. Or Professor Peppy. That was not nice. Buescher leads by 0.3 of a second. So we've got Buescher, Reddick and Keselowski all together still as their race run. Hello to the Google user who says Porsche wins Laguna and Spa. They've done the double.
Starter 10 to go next time, 17.
The little owl says I'm drinking some fizzy grape juice right now, so... Champagne? Highlight, by the way, was getting drenched by the champagne from the touring cars. Is that
How wet did you actually get from where you were standing?
my hair got damp.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
A cork nearly hit me as well from Asha.
Nice.
I would have tried to grab it, but missed.
In
Nice.
insurance claim incoming.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of these days, I'm just going to ask one of the drivers can have that trophy. Just to see what they do. Can I just point out, I must be Tom Ingram's lucky charm. Gotta be. So, yeah. I think I'm off to Snetterton, guys. Bye.
No, please, no, Josh, please, no.
Look, I've done Snetterton once before. I'm not doing Snetterton again. It's the longest track on the touring car calendar, and I've still not recovered.
Josh, as Reddick dives down to the low side for the lead, Buescher hits the wall.
They're in the wall. Reddick near, and Buescher's having to slide it. How did they get away with that one? Buescher keeps the lead. Oh no, Reddick's got problems. Reddick's got problems. I think he's got a puncture, JT. He has. Reddick with a puncture. Keselowski can take second. Keselowski has got the lead. Buescher's got problems. He too's got a puncture. Brad Keselowski leads with 8 laps to go. Buescher has a puncture.
This could be it.
Oh, it's been years since Brad last won. Can he
Buescher
do it?
Reddick pits.
I was really hoping that Brad Keselowski would win. Somebody get Megan. There's 7 to go. I nearly text Maddie Patterson there.
Good job.
So, Megan's on her way. This is history. Brad Keselowski's going to win at Darlington. Look at that. 110 races since his last win. Come on. Just do it.
Here's a replay.
Yeah, talk us through it, JT.
Yep, Reddick dives down to the low side. Buescher gets a little bit loose there, and then Reddick goes up straight into Buescher and squeezes Buescher into the wall, and they both have tyre issues. There's Keselowski from behind. They both slow down. Keselowski dives to the low side on Reddick and then onto the low side of Buescher as well. Keselowski has this in control by 1.4 seconds with 6 laps to go of this Goodyear 400, and what a livery to do it in. The throwback Castrol livery as well. There's Matt McCall, Keselowski's crew chief.
Whoa. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. He's actually going to go and bloody do it, isn't he? Come on, Brad. Don't throw it away. Do not throw it away. Omi's going to pick a winner. Gibbs is catching. 1.1.
And don't forget me.
Yeah, you go too. First season win since
I had to
2010.
thank JT for it, because he said it in his last lap commentary. I remember the name. That's the only reason why I predicted it.
Ford haven't won in the first 12 races. That'll be their first one. First season since 2010 without a win in the first 12 races for Ford. It's not been there yet. It's been Toyota and Chevy dominating. Come on, guys.
The gap is now 1 second.
Is Ty Gibbs going to take a win? Is he going to steal it?
I don't think he can do it with only 4 laps, nearly 3 laps to go.
Hang on, where did Josh Berry come from? Berry's up to 3rd. Berry started this race way down the order.
Also,
Berry started in 33rd place.
All clear in 3.
By the way, I would mute the officials radio because it was for the win, closer to the end.
Done it now.
As well as Keselowski. The gap now 3/4 of a second. Gibbs is catching with 3 laps to go.
Nobody do overtime. Anybody gives us overtime, I swear to goodness gracious me, I will literally go down. There's only 2 laps to go. Come on, Brad. You can do it. But Gibbs and Berry are right there. Is Ty Gibbs going to take his first ever Cup Series win? Or is it going to be Brad Keselowski who gets one back? We're coming up to the last lap. Megan's joined. She had to. Megan says she's going to have the handheld. There you go.
I've checked his Obi-Wan.
I thought so. White flag in the year, sponsored by Credit One Bank. This is momentous. You watch the caution light. The next flag ends it, JT, and Brad's going to do it.
The gap is a second. He goes down the back stretch towards turn 3. Joshua Burt's take it home.
110 races. They said, had he lost it? No, he hasn't. A throwback livery with Castrol gives him the energy. Brad Keselowski wins. Brad Keselowski wins at Darlington. Brad is back. Yes. 110 races. He finally wins. Gibbs is second, Berry is third. His first podium in NASCAR. Hamlin fourth and Briscoe takes 5th. Brad Keselowski wins.
What is it with 110 races and then suddenly people winning these days?
Yeah, Lando did it a week ago. That's a coincidence.
It is. Right, that's very good. Obi-Wan wins for once. He must have had the high ground.
You wanted to see it.
Bye-bye.
Darlington was the first ever NASCAR race you saw.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh. Did not know that.
Bye. JT's done it.
Absolutely incredible. Brad Keselowski on the straight, burning out in front of his crew. Here's some donuts.
He's done it. Brad's done it. Yes. Come on, Omi. You pick a winner's got a point.
Well done. Good boy.
And the American flag in the Castrol car to do a lap of honour at Darlington.
Omi, who do you thank for that pick a winner point?
Someone who did a last lap commentary.
You're welcome.
What race was it even? Don't even know.
Josh Berry, P4, Justin Haley, P9. No, Berry finishes 3rd. Little Al, Berry's 3rd. Berry is 3rd. And the victory lap, the opposite way here at Darlington. Brad Keselowski with the Castrol number 6 throwback livery. He's come close so many times in the last couple of races. Brad Keselowski literally on a comeback charge this year. 13 races later, finally wins. And Ford pick up their first win of the season, and it's a 1-3 as well, with Josh Berry in 3rd place. Oh, and there's a fight! Yes! I've got a fight! I've got a fight! Fabulous!
I know. What was that about?
Busher and Reddick.
Bush is angry. Reddick's trying to refuse it.
I fucked up. It doesn't work for me. We don't have that sticker on the door right now. Huh? Need to be better. I don't have that sticker on my door. This means war. Need you to be better. We've raced each other just fine for so long.
And I heard there from Busher, this means war. It's on between Busher and Reddick.
We got a fight! I got a fight! I got everything I wanted when we came back to NASCAR. A Brad Keselowski win and a fight in pit road. Get in! Let's hear.
keep an eye between Busher and Reddick, because Busher wants war.
Let's head down
and
there.
has done war.
Brad Keselowski wins! Stands aloft the car with the American flag and is delighted. Brad Keselowski, a winner again. And Regan Smith is standing by to talk to Brad Keselowski.
All season for. Here he is with his second Darlington win.
JT.
Finally.
Regan.
Well, Brad Keselowski ends a 110 race winless streak. You get your 36th career victory, Brad, but this is the first one driving for a company with your name on the side of it. How special is that?
It's what a heck of a day. It's Darlington, so whether it's your first win or your last win, it's just a really special track. It's the history of NASCAR. It's as tough as it gets, and then that battle at the end with my teammate Tyler Reddick and we're just all laid it all out on the line. It was freaking awesome. I thought I couldn't get much better in Kansas. It did today. That was awesome. I'm so glad you guys got to see that. That was incredible. Thanks for being here. We did it. Just really great.
34 laps to go, Brad. You mentioned that battle with Tyler Reddick. You lost control of the race at that moment. Did you think it was all over with at that point?
I mean, it wasn't good, but I knew that I'd have another shot at it. My car was really good on the long runs. And when Tyler got underneath Chris, I knew I had another shot at it. When they made contact and I couldn't get by, I'm like, oh. And they must have got a flat tire. I don't know what happened. And we caught a break. You know, we've caught enough bad breaks over the last, year or two. It's nice to catch a good one.
Brad Keselowski wins on Mother's Day weekend in Darlington.
And on the flip side, Chris Buescher, his teammate, it was an emotional week for you after the finish last week. It ends emotional now, Chris. Take me through that battle with Tyler Reddick, and why are you so frustrated? What did you say to him?
We got wrecked. I don't. I mean, that one's clear as day. Don't need any cameras to tell us, but I don't know what to say. We raced each other really clean through the years. Try and be respectful about it, and thanks, Jack. Try to be really respectful about it, and we get used up. It's something that you just know is not going to work. So, I'm just really pissed off about it right now. We certainly had a chance to win another one. Really proud to have that speed. Huge congratulations to Brad and the Six Bunch and Castrol on their win. That's awesome. But man, I wanted it for our Fifth Third Bank group right here, and I just felt like we got used up. And he knows he messed up. He said it, but it doesn't change anything for us. I told him he's got a win sticker on the door, and we're still trying to find ours, and we get used up like that, take away those opportunities. It's tough. That's 2 weeks in a row we've had a shot to win races, and one I'm going to live in my head forever on what I would have done different, and this one here, I need someone else to be more mature about it.
Heartbreak 2 weeks in a row for Chris Buescher. Let's hear from the other side of that story. We'll go back here and find Tyler Reddick. Of course, everybody hearing his side of the story will step right on in here. Talking to the radio right now. Dominated this race, led the most laps. Heck of a battle at the end. Tyler, we saw the emotion. It was your race to lose. We saw the battle with Chris Buescher. He came up and got in your face. Take me through your side of things and what transpired.
Yeah, I completely understand where he's coming from. He's running the top, run his own race, run his own line, keep me at bay. And yeah, I made a really aggressive move and was hoping I was going to clear him. And when I realized I wasn't going to, I tried to check up and not slide up into him. But yeah, I wish I wouldn't have done that, unfortunately. I completely understand why he's that mad. I mean, he did nothing wrong and just trying to win the race. And, you know, to take myself out, that's one thing. Like, I can live with that. I'm just disappointed it played out the way it did and took him out of the race as well. That was not the goal there. You know, if I was going to go for it, I was hoping I was going to clear him. If I hit the wall, pop a tire, you know, I take myself out. I can live with that, right? It's tough to walk away knowing I, you know, used someone up and took someone out of took their chance away from winning the race. That's raced me really cleanly since it came in the Cup Series. So just have to work on that and, I don't know, try and make some better decisions going forward.
Thanks, Tyler. Let's go back to Regan.
And Ty Gibbs comes home in second place today. Ty, looked like after all the chaos that was ensuing up front there, you were coming at the end. Did you just need a few more laps?
Yeah, I think I just honestly need a track position. That'd be great. And getting out front before those guys started racing. It was really, really hard to pass today. And that middle is super, super slick and really, honestly, really gummy and slick. So it's just really hard to pass. And it's just really important to keep track position. But you know, overall, we had a great heat. Gets us Toyota Camry, and my 54 group did a great job. Thank you to Monster Energy, all glory to man above, and we'll keep rolling.
All right, good run. Thanks, Ty.
Yep, great race result as well, as we get everybody climbing out into victory lane. JT, what a race, and it is Brad Keselowski. I don't want to say a fan favourite, but certainly one of the most respected and loved drivers in NASCAR. Not obviously their favourite driver, but what a performance from him. 110 races and finally back at the front.
Yeah, absolutely. It took 110 races, but he is finally back up in victory lane, and what a place to do it at, and what a livery to do it in with the iconic Castrol 125 livery as well. Here's the move which took him to the lead. Well,
yeah, Buescher got sideways a little bit, didn't he? And with that puncture, Brad just sort of tucked him through the inside line. But I thought we were going to see the replay beforehand. But that was a good half a lap as well. Going forward then, what do you think going into the All-Star race? We got a break now from the regular season as Brad Keselowski celebrates, gets the champagne and the confetti and everything on the trophy as well. But we take a break now, don't we, from this one. And we go to the All-Star race, which doesn't count for the championship. It's a completely separate event. Before then, we go again in 2 weeks' time back for the regular season.
Yeah, absolutely. But just to remind you, next time we return here to Darlington, it's for the regular season final. Yeah. So that will be interesting as well. But Keselowski, winner here at Darlington for the Goodyear 500. I believe it's the Cookout Southern 500. It is.
Next to last in the regular season, yeah.
Rightly. Yep.
Oh, and the World Feed pictures have gone. So that's the end of them. Omi, NASCAR fan yet?
No. Roblox, NASCAR, yes.
I thought we might get there as well. All right.
I'm getting a lot of victories in it, so.
That's true. You'll pick a winner points going to the roof as well. Throwback weekend, you know. I've missed having this old mic shield and this windscreen cover. I have. It's been nice to throw it back, and we'll throw it back as well next year. But the big blue will be back next time out as well. So let's confirm how they all finish. Finally, it's Brad Keselowski who wins. From Ty Gibbs is second. Josh Berry gets his first ever podium in third. Denny Hamlin 4th, Briscoe 5th, Byron 6th, Wallace 7th, Bowman 8th, Haley is 9th, McDowell rounds out the top 10, then it's Chastain, Elliott, Bell, Gregson, Gilliland, Lejour, Priest, Casgrala, highest rookie. Then it goes in with Jones, Cindric, Logano, Burton, Steinhaus Jr., Suarez takes us down to 24. Second half of the page. That takes us with Truex finishing 25th, Hocevar, Kyle Busch, Dillon, Derek Kraus, then out of the race, obviously, we knew Buescher, Nemechek, Reddick, Henrik, Larson, Smith, and Ryan Blaney was the first out as well. In terms of the championship points after this one, this is how it currently stands as well, with Kyle Larson now on 485 points. Truex will be second, Hamlin goes third, Elliott goes fourth, and Byron goes up into fifth place as well. The cutoff for the Fast 16, Bubba Wallace currently 16th as well on that cutoff page when we get into the playoffs later on in the season as well. Wrapping it up then, one word from you both to sum up this NASCAR race. Omi, starting with you. Can you do it in one?
Waffle.
All right. JT?
Fun.
I will go with Darlington. That's a clever one. Didn't see that coming, did you? All right, my thanks to JT, my thanks to Omi, and my thanks to Megan for her coffee-induced coma. We'll see you all next time out. The All-Star race in 7 days' time as well. We can't wait to get started. We'll see you soon. Brad Keselowski is a winner again in NASCAR. Good night to you all. Happy Mother's Day, everyone.